who that boy subscribing? Who that boy 29? Who is that boy? Jaleel! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh!
Oh my goodness!
Shout out to Jaleel!
We have a new emoji.
Oh my god! It's one of my from high school. I haven't seen you forever. Thank you so much. Oh, dude,
crazy.
We love to see.
Oh yeah,
it.
way to ruin my intro bit. You know, it's fine. Just thank the audience.
Yeah, for the generosity and support.
Yeah, I know. Like, great job donating a thing and supporting the hard work we do, and it's so great and we love it. But I had a stupid bit I came up with 30 seconds ago, and that deserved its time in the spotlight.
Ah! So rude.
Are you gonna use it?
No, it's ruined now. Forever.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay, pretend we just went in. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Diesel Shot stream. My name is Max Doyle, and I feel awful. But let's play a game.
We stand a self-doxing king.
Wait,
Are we live?
Yes.
Oh my god.
did you just give us your name and social security number? What?
I mean, I
Are you-
fucking, like, I don't give a shit. My name's super common, and also, is it even my real name? I don't know.
Do you have the COVID? No, honey.
Oh, sorry, you can't say that word. Hey, hey.
Oh my god, there's a cute ass dog.
Oh, I'm being attacked.
There is a cute ass dog. The audience is about to see it. Oh no, it's a mutant hound attack. Hold on.
Oh no.
Keep that dog doing cute things. We're about to get you on the camera. The intro video, just wrap it up. Amazing, amazing. Which camera is that? Me's top 6 sent forward.
No, don't put me up, please.
Oh. Is that? Oh, okay. I'll take you down. I'll take you down.
Help! I'm being attacked.
Dude,
See
Eddie.
me for most of the day.
God, I wish that were me.
Right?
Good girl.
Frulo, shout out to Jaleel. Been forever, dude. Thank you so much for coming through.
The unexpected setback of COVID is since you can't see your friends as much, you don't get to see your friends' pets as much, and if you don't get pets, if you don't have pets, then it could be a really long time before you get to touch a dog again, you know? And that's
Oh, you're making me sad now.
Aww.
Have you considered not shaving your legs for a really long time? Then
I've
sticking
done
your
that.
hand underneath, sitting on your hand for a bit until it's numb, and it'll kind of feel like you're petting a dog.
I don't have that
No!
much hair. I
Oh.
would rather shave my whole leg and then pretend I'm petting a
no.
shave like a
That's
hairless
gross.
cat.
You need the proper Neanderthal DNA I have to get that hair.
Yeah, I don't even get a fucking body hair like that.
I do. I am what one might call hirsute.
When I kidnap you, we're gonna shave you.
Dude.
Wait, are we live?
the shaving cream in the bastard and he gets the hose again.
What's gonna happen for streaming when y'all?
Pat.
I'm bringing my tower.
Oh
I'm
my
back.
god!
So sorry.
Should we have a LAN party? Should I bring mine?
Oh my.
Yo! Fuck yes!
We'll set up Halo Combat Evolved.
I haven't played that in so long. I didn't have video games growing up as a child, but I did play that at friends' houses, the
To
competitive
complete
Halo.
the ambiance, will YouTube just recording of someone lecture, and we can just pretend we're playing Halo in the middle of class.
Wait, did people do that?
Oh yeah, I did that. That's like a parent
Yo!
C++ class in high school. I don't know. I thought I took a Halo class.
Dude, there are C++ classes? In
Yeah.
high school?
Yeah,
In school, yeah.
For us, it was StarCraft.
StarCraft. Wow.
That's how you know
People
Tulsa
having
guys
experiences
are
they can't
venerable.
relate to. Freaking
I'm just kidding.
At the high school I went to, they used literal laptops mounted on shelves in the top corner of most of the classrooms as a countdown clock for how much time was left on each class. And they just had this program running on full screen that had the whole schedule for the day in it. And one time I was bored between classes, just had to mess around on one of those laptops and found out that it had freaking Brood War installed on it. And I looked around at all the other ones, and every single freaking clock had Brood War installed on it. And I was like,
Oh
why?
my god.
For what purpose?
That's so random.
So the teachers can blow some steam in
The thing
between
is,
bells.
that school issued everyone laptops, and there weren't any restrictions on what you could install or do on them. So if someone just wanted to play frickin' Brood War, they could have just installed it on their own laptop. So it isn't even like someone was like, I'll play Brood War and no one will know. They had a fucking laptop anyway, and they had them in every class, and everyone had one. So And they
So
were worse. The ones they used for the
wild.
clocks were the old laptops that were like taken out, discontinued use for students.
Crazy.
They probably had like a decommissioning LAN party or something.
I doubt it, because the guy who was the guy who ran the computer stuff was not a gamer, not a video game fan.
He might have just been hiding his power level.
What if he was
No.
just, what if he was like, on the DL?
Yeah.
What if,
Yeah, never,
A gamer
never,
on the DL.
never
He was
reveal
a
your power
tsundere
level.
gamer. He was a tsundere gamer.
what if the
On the-
computer
on
he
the
cloned
DSL?
for everything?
Oh my god.
What if the computer he cloned for everything? Somebody put Brood War on it.
Yeah, that's entirely possible. Or to be honest,
That makes
like
sense.
it's also possible he just did a really shitty job wiping those computers and like didn't even really wipe them, but just installed the clock application on it and called it a day. And
Or
so those
maybe-
just Brood Wars were really, really popular at this school during the time in which those laptops were in use by students.
Maybe all the computers got like started up off the same boot disk, and it wasn't like an official one. It's just they all happen to have Brood War on there. I mean, just it would only take the one happen to have it on there.
The thing is, I did notice Brood War on my computer, and the computer I had for the first 2 years I was there was like the same generation as a lot of the clock computers.
Maybe the computer guy didn't like you, and he was like, "Fuck this kid, I'm not giving him."
Well,
Brood."
no, I know he did like me. We got 12 Microsoft Surfaces, and he got to choose which students to give those to replace the old shitty ones. I got one.
Oh, okay.
That's how you know what's up. Now,
So I'm pretty sure there wasn't
Maybe he
some
warmed
sort of
up to you
high-level
eventually.
conspiracy.
But at first,
Is
then
that
you
what-
just had a bad first impression.
I like how this is. It's like
Then
Twitch
eventually
plays
he was
Pokemon,
like,
but it's
he's
the
alright.
Uranium Fever crew plays Max's life. I digress.
Oh god, you guys could not do a worse job than I have.
So
No, I
to
can
bring
do
us
it.
all
That's
back
the
up to
advantage of
speed.
having 5 people to play one
It makes
life.
it better.
There's
See,
a
I would
tabletop game
go
with that
the easy
premise.
route, and I would start her on estrogen real early.
So we've arrived here at the Italia facility in the main refinery, and there's a lot going on here. 2 robots have found love,
Oh, true. I forgot.
and
Beat him.
the alarms have been sounded. They're coming down at you. You've barely managed to reroute this acid in time, and we now rejoin the crew, scattered as we are, and the Brahmin goes moo out of one of its heads.
Just
What
one
about the other head? What's the other head do?
Chews gums.
nice.
as Brahmin do.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I believe we should escape.
Indeed. However, the exit to the south is 1 wide, and your lover is an extra, extra large.
No!
Dim big.
Alright, do we have like a fucking sledgehammer? Let's make it 2 wide. Minecraft rules,
me.
baby.
This is so heartbreaking.
Lisa
Yeah, I know.
does.
Why is it
I
that
mean,
whenever
can we
fall
can we
off
go
the robot,
can we go this way?
goes wrong?
Which way?
We have a nitro tank. I'm
That
pretty
is the
sure
direction where like all the patrols are going by, and where you believe the danger is coming from.
Ah.
Hmm.
What about like this way?
Can we go back the way we came? I guess I don't know.
Yeah, let's go fuck around with the scorpions some more.
We've got a nitro tank on Lucky. We could theoretically blow a section
Oh?
out of that wall.
Oh yeah, right. I'm very good at doing that.
Oh my god, yeah, let's do that. See, that nitro tank did come in handy.
All right.
That'll alert the guards.
Aren't they already
Nah,
on
I
their
mean,
way?
They're already on the way.
No. They're going past us. It's fine.
No, they're
Oh,
not.
are they?
They're alerted. They're coming right to where you are.
Bro,
No,
fuck
it's-
the police.
Yeah, fuck them. Let's blow this place up.
Coming straight from the
Burn it
underground.
fucking
Or-
down!
Indeed.
Or we tactically retreat south and leave.
Can I just say for the record that my suggestion of explosives was not serious?
We're doing it
Well,
anyway.
Well, it's happening now, apparently.
Yeah.
I
Too
mean,
goddamn late.
do you unlimber the nitrogen from Lucky?
Okay, one proposal
Yeah.
before we do that. I'm not against this plan, but couldn't we all just go south and tell the robot to go out into the danger robot
No,
area
no,
and loop around and
his-
meet us because it could probably just walk through it?
Well, Lisa would inform you that over there, like robot connection to the others that they can hear. whose call sign has been labeled like a traitor.
Oh.
Yeah.
That is suck.
Indeed, SB4
Well,
is
I
now
mean-
wanted.
I mean, he could go out in a blaze of glory having just discovered robot love.
Rude.
They both could. That would be no.
Wait.
Could be Bonnie and Clyde 2.0.
Who
Sorry,
are you,
Ronnie.
Greg? You're not. You can't deny someone else their moment of martyrdom.
I just thought it'd be more romantic if they died in each other's
Robot
arms.
Yeah, they're
Died in
robots.
clamps. But romance isn't necessarily why we're here. Although I do believe we should foster the spirit of romance and blow up the tower so she can leave with her boyfriend.
Do you believe
Yeah.
that you can find love? Love can bloom even on a battlefield.
I do. I believe in love.
Even on a circuit board.
After love.
I don't know what you guys are referencing, but it sounds like a song.
I feel something inside me say.
No.
Uranium fear. So I'm not instituting initiative order because last time that was a bit of a disaster for this section, but bear in mind that like you have a certain amount of time to act. I assume Lucky will wander towards you, Gwembley, so you can meet him halfway if you want. If you are going to go ahead with the, at first a joke suggestion of unlimbering the
I
tanks.
mean, it seems like the party is on board with it. And you know,
It's about time we
act-
got rid of that
act-
fucking thing anyway, right?
action hero drama tends to drive the session pretty quick. So I say let's do it.
All right, by all means.
So do I have to roll anything? Do I just?
Wait, what are these things?
So you can get to Lucky.
Computer stacks?
You can get to Lucky and unlimber that.
Or
Well, who's actually
computer?
better at explosives? What does explosive fly up there?
Mage, these are pumps and generators and other elements of the machinery.
Sweet. Do they have any kind of fuel in them?
Not really, they are receiving electrical current.
Oh, from probably the nuclear thing that I forgot that this whole thing's nuclear and terrible because they've
Why
met
not? It's
peak
like-
oil.
So would setting up a bomb be like trap setting?
So
Mm-hmm.
Like Fieldcraft, right? So Fornum's probably like pretty good at that, right?
didn't
Yeah.
this like weird purple stuff turn into that white stuff that like combusts?
Huh?
Ooh, yeah. It turned into a very combustible.
It did.
Yeah. So in an explosion near explosives, like a fuel,
Sounds like a great plan.
that sounds like something Mage has already done, and we
I'm
learned
It
that.
does.
By the way, you guys hear and like there's like tracks and shit. Like the patrol is right there. They're about to be popping through that door. Like you don't have forever to come up with an
Which
active
door?
plan.
This door over here.
Going to the east.
East.
The one to the east. Hmm.
All right, so where's our
Honestly-
white stuff?
All the
Up here or down?
purple
Here.
stuff kind of made the white stuff.
Yeah, the stuff was popping out here.
Yeah. I
the
just
north?
want
Oh,
to
here.
run
I think-
south. Can Lucky fit through that door though? Is that a problem?
Lucky's 2 by
Oh,
1,
like-
right?
Yeah,
So
he's like 1x2. Yeah.
Yeah. He's 1x2.
He's
just long. He's not thick. Okay.
Guys, great idea. Let's unhitch this thing that we blocked up earlier and fill the place with the white explodey stuff. And when the robots come in, we blow it to smithereens.
I like that idea.
sure. We have time for that though.
I don't know.
But, like,
you just
this
had
white
me at
stuff
blow
could
to
be-
smithereens.
Lee's got us on like a timer where he's timing.
Yeah,
shit,
no, I
right?
know.
Yeah, you hear the rolling. You hear the rolling.
Well, can we close this door somehow?
You hear
How
them
do we open the door?
rolling. Your hate and yeah. Well, I mean, you see the door controls right next to it. If you wanna run down there and try and slam them shut.
Sure.
SB4 is like, my love, let me accompany you. Ka-dunk, ka-dunk, as it slams down to the metal plated floor, and Roy, running in the 90s, swerves around the fallen pipe and between the invaders. Yeah, so Can you give me a combined strength agility just to see how fast you get there, Lisa? And Twombly, do you want to be the one who plants the explosives?
At this rate, it sounds like I'm probably better off if I can somehow aim this canister as like a projectile thing, because either I can plant it by the door that we plan to bring the robot to, or I end up having to fire it at the horde of robots that's coming down on us. So,
Yeah, you windmill slam that button and it goes bzz, bzz, access denied.
Wait, really? Heck.
Yeah, what do you do? This box is connected to the top. You hear a rolling.
Is SB4 able to close it?
SB4 is like, I'm sorry, my love, but my hands are guns.
I think I saw that movie.
This is understandable.
I believe it was called Right to Bear Arms.
Shoot it.
Yeah, can I shoot it?
Mm-hmm. Nice.
I shoot it. Does the door come slamming down?
Roll me an attack. Plus like 40 for point blanking a stationary object.
Okay, well... Still hits. 95 is the target number.
Amazing. I
It's
think you might
140.
have damaged your head a little there, but it does pop.
Okay.
Any chance you could DM me the book, by the way, Lee?
Oh, we just got a follow from Goodwill Tuxedo.
We did Goodwill
Now
Tuxedo.
the question is,
Wow, thanks.
are they referring to a tuxedo they got at a Goodwill, or are they saying they're a tuxedo of Goodwill, where their attire somehow benefits all of mankind? One day we'll find out.
Indeed, one day we'll find peace. Pat, if literally anyone else could do that, I would be very appreciative
Oh,
of
yeah,
anyone else.
can anybody send me the book that is not Lee?
Yeah,
Give me a
alright.
second to find it, but yeah.
You blam the door control, and you guys, and you hear as the door slams down. Just as you see a Rock'em Sock'em Roller Sentry Bot skate in under the falling of
Wait,
the
really?
panels. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Just in time. Why do these panels still look see-through? What the fuck? Oh,
That's unfortunate.
I was changing those the whole time. Ignore Leland, children. He's a very silly boy.
I generally try to.
Amazing. We stand.
Do we?
You should stand less.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Standing
you
people who
stand
are
a little too
actively-
much.
Dang, Max
I'm
always,
objectively shitty. Like, no, maybe don't.
Max is like, hey, I can't stand for this.
Oh my god.
I don't get it. Was that a joke?
Pat, you realize you're like subjecting yourself to like multiple days of this, right? Like,
Oh, I'm definitely using a gag. The fuck? No talking until it's time to host a show.
anyways,
I'm looking forward to the beginning of every show in the future where it's just like, okay, yeah, hello and welcome.
welcome to Uranium Fever.
Uranium Fever. First time in a
and then
while.
30 seconds in, ask if we're live.
Are we live?
No, we're live already.
Yes, we're live.
So we're moving to the south.
Good girl.
Or, I mean, you're not moving to the south like Georgia, but you guys are headed towards the southern door.
Oh my god.
Yes, correct.
And, yeah, so, like, this door, you hear something, like, slamming into it and prying it up as you hear the beep boops of other robotos approaching. And also, you see, like, the metal of it begin to melt as something begins to just, like, fire lasers at it. You see the metal heat up.
Yikes.
Like,
I'm like, we must flee.
Alright. So now, Sydney, you had not Sydney. Twembuey.
Huh?
You had a decision to make in terms of were you either going to run over there and plant them or try and launch them.
Well, okay, so on that subject, how much bullshittery will I get away with here? Is it even possible for me to somehow turn this thing to a projectile from here to hit that door? How Pat
It would-
Rothfuss can I get with this?
It would require skills that I'm not sure Twembley will be great at, but you could attempt it. It could be theoretically possible.
And those skills are what?
Agility repair.
Uh,
You could brute force on the agility.
No, that sounds like me.
I'm gonna attempt it.
Oh no, Lamp, you doing it?
Wait, so what do
Oh
you do?
yeah, Dora's Lamp. Oh yeah.
I do actually not know something that turns.
Crumbly
this-
is tweaking the valve on this nitrogen tank liquid to like launch it across, and then hopefully I don't know explode
This
this
is
doorway,
so
which will
fucking
make it
terrible.
wider rather than causing any other outcome. And Goodwill
Wait,
Tuxedo, every new follower. Goodwill Tuxedo, every new follower gets named a generic NPC. So if you want to name one of the robots that are pursuing them in this utterly filled with robots facility, trying to kill them, then you could do so.
I mean, we don't really have the time to like rig the explosives, move the thing over to where we need it, plant them. Right? Nos rocket seems like a pretty good option right now. I'm not hearing any other ideas.
It's gonna
I mean,
cave
we just
in!
We could
These
just
are
put the
legs.
bottle at the doorway
We're
and then
going
like,
to
shoot
be
it.
trapped in here!
Yeah, just walk over there.
Trust me, I spent my whole life underground! This is a bad idea!
Okay, I roll it over then. Jeez.
That was gonna be cool as hell if it worked.
I want to use my legs.
Right?
And potentially party wiping if it failed.
What else? That's life.
No.
Party
I got a better
wrapping in
idea!
that
Let's
house
put some fucking
tonight.
nitro at the door for the robots to blow up!
Charlie, Trombley rolls the canisters to you. Do you roll them along?
Oh, pass, part.
Blow the robots up! We got a massive explosive!
Okay,
What
but
are
you don't know.
doing
We don't know
trying to
how
make
many
the door
there
bigger?
are. We don't know how many there are, Pat.
Could I?
There's gonna be like 5 death robots out there, and that just
Look, okay, Lee. First of all, how like long is the hallway here? Like, does it just open out like right past this to like another room?
It passes
The
through
south.
to another room to the main factory plant.
But how far? Like, how long is the hallway?
It's a length of random specific questions. Why'd you ask?
Because if the explosive blows up like just this little bit here,
Oh
but then
no,
there's more
bullets!
hallway
Bullets are
left.
coming through the doors! Oh no!
Good fucking gracious! I'm
Just
gonna
run.
run down there! I'm getting out of here!
Sydney, run.
Yeah.
No, fun
Uh,
fact, friends, you can sometimes swing the fallout pothole as like some melted metal. If they don't look too closely.
What?
Alright.
Well, it's also what I call my
So-
mouth in college.
It's okay, girl.
I'm sorry, what?
Don't worry about it.
Twombly's original idea of rocketing this thing out the door seems a lot better and better now.
Lisa is like.
Run.
Okay, okay,
SP4,
but,
I would suggest moving away from that door.
but as you do it, do you issue some sort of warning for some sort of like part of your body projectile?
Huh?
What do you mean?
Absolutely.
Oh,
I guess I'll say
I
4.
don't know what it is, but it is somehow cowboy and somehow involves the word yeehaw.
Yeehaw, Dick Rocket.
But think about this. It's Charlie. It's just like the simulations. Sorry, you'll get them next time. But
So the roll is agility repair?
yes, to rig it to fire.
Well. Yippee-ki-yay.
And now,
Melon farmer.
give me like one of your guns. Just shoot, but like a plus 30. As you aim and just release this. And by the way, Sydney and Mage, are you gonna try have gone through the hallway by now?
Yeah,
Oh.
I'm out of here.
I think there's some
room.
confusion here as to which door it's being aimed at.
Oh, it still works.
This one. Yes? No? Flesh
Uh,
party,
yeah.
this one?
Yes.
Yeah.
Alright.
I mean, it depends what Charlie says now. 'cause you passed-
And Flesh Party, Felix. Would Felix and Protect Ron have passed through beforehand as well?
Yeah, if I saw other people going through the door and it looked safe, I'm just fucking getting out of here.
Alright,
That
Charlie,
is-
you
Lisa is
launch
like-
it. It goes.
Lisa is like.
Alright, now here's what's gonna happen. You're gonna roll me a luck, Charlie. A D10
Oh,
plus your luck. And
one
Lisa,
second.
Lisa, you come back to this happening.
Charlie.
SB4 is like rolling backwards and like daka, shooting back out the bullet holes to just try and counter. but it looks like the door is just coming apart. Like, it's ribbons, it's smithereens. Now, you can look out, you can see there's at least 2 other sentry bots out there, maybe some Protectrons. Yes, you are in the Shadow Realm, it's where I banished you.
That's a 17.
Alright. So, like, bang, pop, kazang, at least you get a soundboard. There is a collapse and a broadening, and it looks like SB4 might be able to scrunch through a little bit on their side to make it through, but it doesn't look like the ceiling is super stable, and this hole isn't going to be here forever before a collapse comes through.
Lisa is like, we must go.
I flee.
Yeah, I run, obviously.
Yeah,
I move quick and
SB4 is like, my love, you must mount me. And, like, extends a little running board on the back.
Oh my goodness.
Wait a second.
We need to save this for the Patreon.
What am I rolling?
Robo-lewdness.
You can just hop on the running board, you know?
Yeah, I hop on.
Someone's gonna have to give these randy robots a talk about the nuts and the bolts.
Lisa is like,
Okay.
my savior.
Yeah, y'all.
I could just hear it in Lisa's voice. Yes, Daddy.
Oh my god.
Daddy dot
That's
yes.
not- I don't think she's learned about that kink yet, unfortunately.
Unfortunately. You guys come through as the passageway collapses behind you, and you find yourself in the main plant, where I really hope I've set up the line of sight.
It'd be a damn shame if you didn't. Oh, you did.
Yeah.
I hate it when I be doing that, man.
I hate it when I can see everything.
I like
Yeah,
it.
so you guys hear like a collapse of rocks to your north, and you find yourselves in a temporarily, closed part of the facility. On the eastern wall, you even see all of the little knobs that are used to control the opening and the closing of shit that Lee forgot to put there and is quickly searching the assets for. Oh, the airlock release asset from Squillim. A fine choice.
Yes.
Fine.
Truly,
Truly, talk about it as if it's a wine or something.
The earthy, the thinking mappers assets.
And monsters is essentially a
A
fine wine.
full-bodied asset.
Oh my god. You are me right
Now
now.
remember, fans, Lee is not only a map god, but they are a rap god.
Oh my god. No, I am
I
not.
will.
I will say though, I considered recording a parody of Rap God called Wolf God ahead of the werewolf lycanthropy shadow dimension fight that happened yeah, no, if I had more time I was gonna beg Cole, please,
would've been
Sir
fun as
Beatsmith,
Can
throw
we
down a copyright free track
Lee,
here.
we've
Can we
established
get some Lee raps up in the chat? Can we?
Oh, God.
Can you for us?
No,
Let's
because
get this shit poppin'.
his flow is so blisteringly hot that it will indelibly scar your soul and just sear off the top layer of your brain. It's just not worth it.
It's just making me want to hear more, to be honest.
It's actually
worth
I used to be a nice person, then I heard Lee rap.
Oh, shit.
That makes perfect sense.
Indeed. Everyone, give
We'll-
your
we'll
Lee
make it-
sweating
we'll make it-
emoji for the
We'll
Rap
make
God.
it we'll make it a Diesel Shot subset. And we'll call it Rapnel.
No, I want a song called the Map Rap, and it's just about Lee mapping and stuff.
But it's the Poke Rap, and we go through all 1,500 plus assets we have. Squimflare airlock door, Squimflare airlock door opening.
Solar panel, vending machine.
We haven't done a solar panel yet. You're making me self-conscious.
Door press, lights lock, Nostromo. Oh no. Copyright, terms of service. Oh ho! You guys arrived.
God, we're so funny.
You
These
are-
are actually some bars.
You are in an assembly line
Kinda
for the
good.
plant
Mr. Clean.
at a Talia facility.
Pat saying the word bars in that context is the worst thing I've ever heard. Oh
I'm
my
very
god.
happy to have provided you with that experience.
Okay, what were you saying?
I still
Bro.
can't find the leveling up section of this book.
I sent it to you, but
Oh, I'm finding the leveling up section. I don't know where that is.
yeah, I know I sent you that specifically.
So
Oh, you did?
here we are.
I don't know how you would find it either with that adorable dog.
I'm not adoring.
Am I allowed to? Can I at least make your camera bigger, Austin?
Oh
Yeah.
She's literally invading the center of your camera to be on screen.
I know.
Bro.
What a diva. We stand.
Yeah, you want to make your friends let me
You
see
attack.
lick you on the face on camera?
She will not be denied the limelight. It must be said. So, you guys, there's a collapse behind you. The Hardy Trail. You see some shutters to like the outside where there was all the patrolling enemy robots. There's a whole slew of assembly lines, and you can see through some broken glass panels, some sort of a room with a broken console, and some other, behind the scenesy stuff to your southwest. Aside from that, there is a door all the way to your south, which is presently closed, which looks like it should lead to the main office.
Well, this is a very large map that we won't spend very much time in.
You say that now, but like the
Yeah.
next few episodes are just going to be this map.
Can we?
See.
I would like to spend the next 2
Lisa-
hours examining these floor tiles.
Thank
Wow.
you, Goodwill.
Goodwill Tuxedo, we'd love
Wait,
to see it. Welcome to the Diesel Shot family, Diesel Shooter. I'm trying it out. What do we think? Diesel Shooters? Diesel Shooters?
I mean, I'm into it. Kind of.
Well, I like these shouties.
Diesel Shotters?
These are shotties. Oh, no, that was
These
one.
are
That was
shotties.
one.
What can I say?
Shotties.
Diesel Shotties. All
Can
right.
we just take the word like diesel out of it? Like
Greg has decided. You're the
Nah,
Diesel
this is-
Shotty. Welcome to the Diesel
subscribing for
Shotties.
dog. Pug, put the dog back on screen.
Subscribe.
The diesel shots and the diesel
She's
thoughts.
laying down.
What about
Diesel thoughts. That's
what about the diesel shotties like ability?
Oh my god.
So meanwhile, in the world of Uranium Fever, in the game called Fallout Uranium Fever, Charlie, you enter a dank, blown-out, ancient facility. It's decrepit, rusted, broken. You see before you a door,
dank.
a very Fallout-looking door. You're creeping up. You're creeping up, Charlie. All right, you're a stealthy boy. You're a stealthy boy. You're approaching with caution, are you not?
Yes, that is
Give
correct.
me that stealth as our
God.
pre-war, definitely not a Chinese spy ghoul creeps up through this open doorway to see what dangers might emerge. What's your target number again?
A lot. Give me 1 second.
Oh yeah, because it's your
I'm
agility.
also indoors.
Yeah, agility. Yeah, and then you have Depot,
Somewhere
Darwin.
in the 50s, 59, something crazy like that.
Yeah, so like you have several
Um,
degrees of
nice.
success. You have like let's say 3 to 4 layers of stealth. You come upon a door. Do you open it?
I want to see us behind door number 1.
Meanwhile, Lisa and like SB4 just having a talk over like binary or something.
Is it locked? Do I have to?
It's not locked. You press a button, and it slides open, and beyond you see a room. It seems like some sort of managerial office. Not only because you see, a toppled over chair in front of a broken console, but also because the papers strewn across the mattress, used to soak blood or tend some sort of wound here at one point, appear to be anti-union propaganda.
Dun dun dun.
Burn the place to the ground.
So what I'm going to do is I'm gonna make my way over here. I'm gonna put this chair the right way up.
The sludge that was once carpet sloops and slops under the tread of your boot falls.
Ew, it's squishy in here. And then I will search these drawers.
All right, yeah. Give me a perception salvaging, but I will say initially what you mostly find is papers.
Oh, I find papers then.
Oh,
Oh yeah, no.
my brain is so twisted. I thought you were saying like Pepe pears. Like
I thought you were saying some sort of
What?
French word for pears, and I'm like,
I don't remember
what
what
the fuck
we're
are French pears doing?
like I was literally like imagining like an emote of like Pepe like holding a pear. Like I don't know why.
or a Pepe face on a pear. So
Yeah.
So Charlie, there's like you go to open one of the cabinets and like you hear like a sliding thing or something collapses within and falls down and breaks, and then the thing is just like, have you ever like tried to use one of those old like 80s 90s beige filing cabinets and you pull the thing and you yank and it's just not coming out? Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So that's what happens with this one. With the smaller one, however, you do find an empty matchbox with the strike strip still intact.
Ooh, that could be useful.
Turn it into White Boss. Turn it into White Boss.
I'm just gonna sit in that chair.
Alright, you guys,
Wow.
as you spread out across the factory floor, Mage, what are you doing?
I will cross my leg.
So, mind reminding me and the group and the Twitch stream why we are here?
So, I believe that Felix Bennett, the ghoul historian, would be the best suited to explain what has brought his adventuring party, originally put together to search for vaults, to the Italia facility today.
Hello everyone, my name is Felix Bennett, and I feel awful. But now, while we're here, pretty much, we got, I wanted to. There were some followers of the Apocalypse Layout saw seen around here. I want to see what's going on with that. And all you people had your heads too far up your own asses to be like, hey, maybe we shouldn't invade the robot facility on your hunch. But you didn't say anything loud enough, so here we are.
Fantastic. I think we're also looking for a filter, no?
I think we already found that.
We already got one of them.
You got one of those. You got one of those.
Right, but
I mean, if we found a filter, that'd be nice. But I'm not expecting
there's
to
the
find
second one in here, right? Or no?
Probably not.
It's a huge facility, so maybe, but I wouldn't think so. I mean,
Mostly robots, though, so they don't really
Fair
need
enough.
water.
Yeah.
Well, I'm
unless
probably...
it's like a fire hydrant kind of Perceptron model.
True. Or if it was like one of those, like a robot that had like an engine that ran on water, like somehow, because Fallout.
Or even like a Mr. Handy
steam
that
engine?
Mage,
Not a steam engine, like
like water power? Mage, you sidle into the decrepit floor. It almost reminds you of the vault you call your home, but it's rusted and dirty, and linoleum looks a little bit cheaper than the stuff you're used to.
Wow, cheaper than Volt linoleum. That's bad.
There's a collapsed doorway, and beyond that, you see a chamber with some pipes. And around this corner, you see some sort of machine with what appears to be a local capacitor. Yes.
Yes. I don't see any purpose to investigating any of that, though. I don't think.
Indeed.
I'm gonna kind of snoop over here and see if this door is locked.
Ah, you snoop over the door, and Sydney, you also step into this one particular corner of the map. Tell me, Sydney, what do you seek as your eyes feast upon a ruined, rummaged room of rutabagas? No, it's not rutabagas. It's machinery and
machinery.
It looks like electrical parts and shit are here. If you want to take your tools to it, you might be able to
Yeah.
although you are on a bit of a timetable.
Ooh, I don't know.
The timetable's what's got me.
Additionally, it looks like the capacitor is deactivated. The power is coming, but it's not being shunted through to the rest of the main factory. You reset power in the refinery, and that went really well. So you could try this as well.
Sure.
Let's
do it.
Great idea.
I like power. Power is fun.
I would call this an agility repair. If you want to roll up your sleeves, take out the crowbar, and just do that alien isolation thing where you hit the button and then you hold the thing and then you rotate, badunk, and then you hit the badunk. Meanwhile, Lisa, SB4 comes over to you and says, "Lisa, my love, what will we do now that I am wanted and a communist?" You're still riding on the back, by the way.
Oh, am I? Okay.
Unless you want to step off the running board.
No, I mean that's fine.
Yeah, you can also brace your weapons on him, and he's good cover.
Pug. Big Pug.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, he is a big bug.
I mean, to be fair, you can brace your weapons on frickin' anyone if I've set precedent correctly.
Lisa will be like...
That is terrible.
Lisa will be like, it does not matter as long as we are together.
Oh.
Excellent. Perhaps this is what
Don't
they
get attached.
mean.
The robots in this facility do not stick with you. I would not get attached.
Perhaps this is what you mean. What they mean by the expropriation of private property and erosion of civil liberties. It rolls around. Twembuey, where do you find yourself?
That's actually a very good question. I don't know where I am.
When you turn that thing on, the doors are gonna
Oh,
open
it's
and the robots
possible
are
I
gonna
only
come
got a
in.
certain... Yeah, no, you and Lucky were up here. Alright, you and Lucky mosey in over the rubble. And she's like, "Ooh," and you're like taking laser fire and bullets, and you're like, oh, and you hop through, and then it collapses a little bit behind you, like you're in a George Lucas movie or some shit, and you're Indiana Jones. Tipping your cap, you enter the room.
You mean grabbing the cap as the rumble comes around its hand?
Oh, true.
Look, you guys stay out of my my RPG wish list like that. That's just not. It's
Savaged.
You're debating too much.
Yeah, jeez. I would love to move south if it would let me. Oh, there we go. And I just move, like, let's say here and take protective cover as well as I can.
Yeah, so you're posted up behind one of these here machines, which seems designed to spit something out on a conveyor belt. You're not quite sure what, but it's tall enough to be line of sight blocking, so it must block bullets, right? Meanwhile, Sydney, tries to turn on power. Oh, you're re-rolling that. Sydney, you, like, pull a lever, and you're like, oh, yeah, that's a great pull of the lever. And the lever just fucking snaps right off, and you're like, oh, shit, that's too good of a pull of the lever. And you have to, like, rapidly find, like, a rusty wrench somewhere to, like, slam in there and replace the lever with, because it's going full throttle. You manage to psych out, take that 2 psyche damage, and you bring the facility humming back to life. Charlie, as you're sat there at the desk, like the little electrodes behind the screen on the terminal spring to life, and like electricity sparkles around the glass.
Oh.
Yeah, that thing's probably a fire hazard. Meanwhile,
It's okay.
it sounds...
Can I kick it off of the floor?
Yeah.
I do that.
You have martial arts, so you're like...
Nice.
And you just
It's
do,
wet
like,
on the floor, so it's probably not gonna, catch on fire. I don't know.
You are
I feel like-
kaboom. A kaboom as Leland starts the animation playing on the...
Every single
conveyor belt.
fucking one of them.
I like how, like, I literally found one free use GIF asset. I was like, what a cool thing, I should do this more, and then never again. It's been like, how many months? This was like the second episode these were introduced.
I mean, I've just been providing you with such great content through my Apocalyptic Americana tile set and my
True.
Megacore screens and my
That's
available on
Available
JetRPG.com/.
through RPG.
Oh my fucking god! I dropped the shill link. We don't need to go any further. The final two.
I didn't.
The final two seem to have some sort of malfunction and don't fully fire. But yeah, Mage, at first, you were connection to the server's been interrupted. Oh, fuck me. Fuck me sideways. Mage... Yeah, I'm gonna have to refresh, aren't I? Mage, you attempt to open the door, and you like Jimmy with the button, and it's just not opening. And from back of the vault, you remember that sometimes if you just keep hitting the button even more, sometimes it'll make it work. So you just like bash, and then finally, as you hear a humming and a rotating behind you, the door slides up.
I'm gonna have to be like here.
When Lee gets back into Roll20, that is.
Yeah, when Lee gets back into Roll20.
Scooch a little bit over, just in case you notice. Nasty robots on the other side. I know.
But yeah, so the door is...
Are you mocking my Canadian accent? Jeez.
Yeah.
Hey?
Was that a Canadian accent?
Just scoot to the side of the boat.
A boot?
Scoot to the side of boot?
I don't know what you're talking about.
I do not know what you're talking about.
That's not Canadian. That's like an
That's how the
Irish.
Canadian
Listen,
sounds.
my grandfather takes issue with you right now.
Yeah.
All right,
Although a lot of
Portland?
the accent that you're trying, like the fake Canadian accent that people use, is like a very specific subsection of a very tiny part of the country.
Newfies.
No, it's not Newfies. It's like North Ontarians. Okay.
Yeah.
Right around the bay, and like
Oh,
literally the entire population of that area all came from Ireland. So like,
that makes
Amazing.
sense. That's why I conflate it with
Amazing.
Irish accent.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but hey,
Anyways.
you know how we deal with legal issues in Scotland?
I do not know.
We take you out in the yard.
Are we
So-
conflating Scotland and Ireland now?
Ooh,
Quite rude.
Indeed. So
Also, you realize
Two different
Scotland Yard's
countries.
in
yes,
London, right?
I know. I know.
Also,
I
was
also
that,
know that
like,
my
was
connection to
the
the server has
implication
been
there?
interrupted.
Ah!
All right. So
Don't worry,
Well,
I will
that's
DM
that
when he
we cover
refreshes.
Cody.
all right, so
Suddenly,
in
the sky opens and caps fall.
in the theater of the mind,
shit.
Mage
Shit.
opens the door. It slides open, and before you reveals a metal tunnel leading to some place that says "Main Office" over the top of the door, almost like if you were
Hey,
to
I
go
want to go
through it.
there.
Yes, almost if you were to go through it, you'd arrive at the main office.
I don't see any robots on this side, do I?
Well, why don't you give me a perception-based spotting to see if you see any robots?
I just press my bats, and I probably don't see anything. Woo! I got a 61.
I mean, what's your spotting?
Nah, it's just 33. I don't have spotting on anything. What? Let me look.
All right, yeah.
No, I do not.
So,
Did Gray fall asleep?
no,
No.
he didn't.
No.
Oh, okay. I thought it kind of sounded like you were snoring, and I was like,
I don't think that's him actually. I digress. But
wow, something in your background. Oh. I don't know.
it's background sound. But yeah, so we are moving through, and there is some line of sight blocking light. Yeah, Mage. You don't see anything in particular. Yeah, this is always probably fine to move down. You could summon the rest of the party and attempt to go forth.
I'm indeed going to wait for the rest of the party to join me before I venture forth into this doorway. And also, I'm scared of being alone.
Oh my god.
What?
I mean, SB4 can't go in there.
Oh my
so-
god. Alright, so someone just like try moving your token somewhere.
Wait, what
I
happened?
can move my token.
Freedom!
Okay, so
Oh no.
Is it your internally?
I wonder if it's the gifts.
Maybe.
Yeah. Kill you?
Do you want to
My
GM me
gifts.
real quick and I'll turn them off?
No, I can turn
No.
them off.
Oh, Danny
You
boy.
got, yeah. So like the disturbance is going away, as if though 10,000 roll 20 QA people cried out in pain and then went silent because they don't do QA.
Wait, okay, that's toxic, but true.
Yeah, SB4 is like, my love. I cannot offer to let you ride me into battle if you go through that small portcullis.
There is
Wow.
no
I mean,
way,
yeah, true. Like,
as far as I'm aware.
What a coward.
what?
I don't know.
I gotta be honest. I kind of want to stand on the back of him now with the
Sounds like
gun,
something my
and
brother
it's
would
just
say.
an
No, you're not allowed.
awesome
yeah,
image.
yeah, you're definitely not allowed. Hello.
Well,
Lisa doesn't share a say.
Time for scheduled maintenance.
Wait, where did I move my character? I think she's all the way. Yeah, she's all the way on the other side of the board. I'm a dumb.
Is it going away, Lee? Is it fixing the problem for you?
Yeah. So
Okay. He's good now.
you are all gathered up ahead of this door. It's opened
Uh-huh.
now. I don't know why it doesn't look open. Maybe because
No,
Here we
no, it's
go.
open. No, it's open.
Boop, and
yeah.
Lisa is like, me and SB4 will stay out here.
you sure about that?
I mean, I assume you will come back out, yes?
Well, I mean,
Quote the Holy
it might be
Gospel.
useful to have
Going down a
SB4
path
out
I
there
can't
in the
follow.
sentry. And
But-
you
Mage, I believe you do not understand the logistics of the situation. He cannot fit through that opening.
Yes, but he could stand here and we could go in there and come back for him. And then we could leave through the garage doors.
Yes, then that is why I will wait with him.
Okay.
Yeah.
They're gonna fuck while we're gone. Just like,
That's
you know.
Look, she just said he's too big.
Hey, you and Shaggy go over there while me and all the girls are gonna go over there. Come on.
Stop socket blocking.
Oh my
Let's fucking go.
I hate you. That's awful.
Yeah, yes, Max, but I think take a few characters off that string and you'll get what they're talking about.
Go
Wait, it's not even that big of a room. Oh, there's another door. Okay.
There's a door in there. Keep going.
Yeah, so you guys move forward.
Amazing.
There's some pipes and such above you. It's a very nice scenic look. And you all, anybody who comes in here, let me know like what your spotting is, your alertness.
You wanted to say PP, didn't you? I have no ranks.
I have a 4
anything
alertness.
useful at all.
You just want to know the size of your PP, kid thinks.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah. My PP small.
T.
Same.
Cute.
Wait, what? Did you say same? You have the high. Oh.
Can we
Two.
not?
No. I think Max has the
Join
biggest-
us
Yeah,
in the
Max has a
Patreon for the
huge
PP
PP.
cast.
Yeah. Max is PP huge.
Mm-hmm. Massive PP on Max.
My
Wait, I don't wanna be-
Huge, huge PP. Huge. Hello, Joker. Is that you?
God damn it. He sucks.
Indeed. So, Felix, Charlie, you hear something above you. It's buzzing around. It's descending. Charlie,
Hell no.
you know that sound
What?
well. It's an iBot.
Oh.
Maybe
Oh.
more than one of them.
Literally the least threatening robot.
Indeed, but they might come and like go choo at you at any
Yeah,
moment.
Yeah, so I'm going to
Yeah, where's
I'm gonna go
Protectron,
a
by the
little bit
way?
like that. Boom.
Yeah, where is Protectron? Oh,
Protecting
He was
Ron?
right behind me, now he's right in front of me.
well, they're above you.
Oh.
Well,
Yes.
someone
Oh.
get the door, I'll cover it, and I'll take pot shots at them as they come down.
Open the door.
How many of them are there?
Standing at the door,
It's not clear because
looking
they're
at
not,
Lisa,
they're not visible. You're just
going
hearing
relationship goals.
them buzzing
Got like
around.
armor piercing rounds, so
I rolled
Lisa-
really well to probably
Lisa and-
do a very simple act.
Lisa and SB4 are just like they're like foreheads. They're just like pressing against each other. You just see like lights flashing. You can't really tell what's going on.
Okay.
Interesting.
Dirty seeing
All right.
this.
Charlie, you're prepared. All right, so Mage, you're at the
We're
door.
having a conversation in binary. Okay.
Oh no, Mage, you're at the door, and a whole console whips out. No, it's time for you to roll me a pretty quick digital.
I got a 26.
Amazing. You bloop bloop bloop. The door opens quickly, but before you can make it open, dun dun dun. The attack of the iBots that came from above you in the shaft. Charlie,
Those are kinda
roll
cute.
me a shot.
I like them.
pew. Yeah, they are actually really cute, and they make great companions.
I want one.
I
Yeah.
I want
contemplated.
one.
And
Can't
yeah.
every robot we find in the waste.
I contemplated making one instead of making Assaultron. Actually.
Nice.
We're very happy that you chose Assaultron. We needed a tank.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so you pop a bullet hole through it. Its circuits are fried, and the others sort of like rise up a little bit, going bloop bloop bloop. But you get the feeling that they are probably reporting back what they've seen.
Oh boy.
Awesome.
She.
That's big rude.
I don't have time to take a pot shot either, do I?
No, you're busy opening up the door, but it goes shoot shoot. And
Oh.
hey, look, it's the X-twin of the map. But you need to gather your party before venturing forth.
Wait, again? God.
Oh no. I think this is the way of saying
So what do we
goodbye.
do?
No, I made some of this before realizing that SB4 was gonna be coming through.
So
but
okay,
did you
this
see-
doesn't look like super strong metal, right? Like, can we just like peel it back or something? Like, I don't know.
Give me your best melee attack is you get a plus 20 bonus because SB4 will like medieval joust it with like a sledgehammer.
Can we
Okay.
Todd Howard this? Can it just work?
Plus 20.
Oh my goodness, it just works. You like bang up the metal enough that SB4, if like he pulls all three of his legs in, you can kind of proceed.
Okay, like with Lucky and me supporting him on either side, like
yeah, exactly. You read my mind.
yeah, like Lucky supports him on one end, and like I hold like the other end, and we just like barely able to get him.
The SB4 is like, this must be the bond of love. All about
Then we're gonna do it
squeezing-
again.
all about squeezing through tight spaces.
Wait, so
Please,
we're gonna do it again now, right?
I got I rolled a 1 to assist.
Amazing. You actually, Pat, you hack the system so hard that you realize there's actually like a conference mode where this wall can fold out. Yeah, it's pretty amazing. You know, it goes and the door is just revealed, and you can pass through with your double wide robot.
Oh
no.
I say, oh, this is fun.
Bishop is like, God damn it, Lee, just kill the bastard.
Do it.
You gotta do your own dirty work, Boltrop.
That is true. I'm just waiting for it to get hurt. Okay, thanks.
Huh?
What? I didn't say anything. What are you talking about? Something happened?
I'm confused. Anyway, let's go, guys. By which I mean to say, increasingly a party full of robots.
It's only 2. Calm down.
And hey, don't forget Lucky.
Oh, true. Oh wait, huh?
What?
Lucky's the robot now? Huh?
Lucky's a synth. Did you guys not notice?
Lucky's not a person. Lucky's an alien.
Wembley might be.
Doesn't make him a
Would
robot.
explain the
Yeah,
doppelganger.
come on,
No,
not all
human
non-people are
and-
robots.
You see a trash sort of like maybe lounge or entry room or some sort of thing, and also you see that there's a milk machine here, somehow not hit by the various bullet holes and laser marks.
It's another one by one.
I say, Lucky, don't look at that. You don't know what they're made out of.
I touch it. I open the.
I imagine Lucky just looks at you with like no change in expression, just because she doesn't understand at all.
So Lucky, you put your hand on the milk machine. It feels
Lucky.
cold.
Oh shit!
I
Is it
open.
getting
I
power?
open it.
It looks like, I mean, it's probably an analog one, to be honest. What do you do, Sydney?
I want to open it.
Okay. Give me either you give me like a strength or agility jigging to pop it open, or you could give strength or agility jigging.
You're funny.
Oh, do you have a crowbar?
I
Yeah?
can do it if you want me.
That's not my thingy.
Yeah, Charlie could pop
I
it
gotta
open
try.
to expose its innards to you.
Yeah. Oh yeah, sweet. I'll just yeet a crowbar at Charlie without hurting him, I swear. And be like, hey, you pop this open for me, okay, thanks?
Yeah, you
I
pop.
go over and I just bang on it. I just lean on it and just bump.
Fonzie's it with a crowbar, just one smack and it pops open.
Yep.
I take my crowbar back from
Amazing.
you.
Oh my god.
It's not how
Is
you-
anybody gonna go through this door? Hello?
Hello? I want the milk from the milk machine. I want the expired milk. Okay, thanks.
Like normally I'm the one who goes through doors first, but I currently have no combat module and I am very low.
Fine.
I open the
The
door.
milk machine opens to reveal an internal cooler unit that has long since malfunctioned and spread ice through the innards of the machine, coating it like a sleek blue-white paint.
Wait, does that mean there's still
mean there's
frozen
no
like milk in there?
You can't quite see through the iciness towards the box, but you see there's something in there.
Crowbar. A crowbar. Crowbar to, like, chip away.
All right,
Ice.
you guys pop it open.
Call this milk machine Trotsky, because we're about to go at it with an ice pick.
Oh my god.
That was actually good. Holy shit!
That was pretty funny.
All right.
Okay, I'm glad that was the right one, because I'm like, shit, I know a communist was killed with an ice pick, but I just had to take a swing on which one.
Fuck you.
I was like 40% sure it was
Take a
Trotsky.
swig.
going
Yeah, so you guys, you pop it open, much like much like you pop this open like it's the Fifth Internationale, Charlie, and you see some very ice cold milk, still in the carton. However, there's a twist. One is white, two are
There's
pink,
a twist.
and one is baby blue. You've never seen that color of milk before, Charlie. Why do they have blue milk? It doesn't really make any sense.
God.
Yeah, that doesn't make sense.
So you know
Comes from blue cows,
how
obviously.
Charlie be reckless and shit.
Indeed.
You gonna drink the blue milk? Hey,
I-
Charlie.
It's been noted that in a long-running franchise, when a beloved character drinks blue milk, it can be a mixed message. You gonna go for it?
Yeah, I'm gonna drink blue milk.
All right. You pop it right
No,
open.
no. You know what? I'll tell you what.
Mm-hmm.
The snowberries taste like strawberries.
Pink milk and make some purple milk.
Oh.
So you pop open the blue milk, and something
Call that switch milk.
Something sickly sweet hits your olfactory receptors. What are left of them after the war, of course. And then you open up the pink one, and of course the strawberry. And what do you are you doing this just like on like this stand right here, like the filing cabinet with the flipped over, banged up desk on it?
Does that mean he's like
I'll
spilling out
probably
blue
have
milk?
like a little cup with me, or like a bottle or something, like a empty bottle.
There's like 4 bottles of milk, which is not something people have had in like forever, and Charlie is just like mix matching with them.
Yeah,
Oh my god.
it's science happening right here.
Classic.
Lads.
Yeah.
My
So,
character's over in the
I
side
look
saying
on in
something like,
fascination.
not actually science, but I respect you for trying.
you
I
put
look over at Asia and be like, I'm something of a scientist myself.
Ah, interesting.
It's coming from the person that didn't know what a man was until like a week ago.
Guy,
flame.
Right.
Priorities in
Thank you very much.
actual flame. Yes.
Purple.
Oh my god.
Wow. Just gonna need a stim pack for that one.
Charlie
Huh?
says
You
over
think
his he now has 2 containers of he's got actually I'm assuming you combine both of them to make one like cup of purple milk.
Right. I gotta make a test cup first, see if it hits or not.
Yeah, we've got some empty bottles.
All right,
That's
yeah.
just
Blue I think would be more like a lavender than a purple.
Oh, you know what?
Even better.
Yeah. Okay, it's a light purple. You know what?
Hey, I just want to be helpful. I want peak realism in our milk chromatic science. Thank you.
So I take a cup of this purple
Yeah.
drink. I take
It's like this color.
That's gray.
No, that's purple.
That's like a lavender.
Today I learned
it's got qualities of blue
that
to
looks
it.
gray as fuck. That looks gray as nothing.
It's pretty light, but yeah,
Really?
it's purple.
It looks unmistakably gray.
Mm-mm.
Like there's nothing else it could be. It's
It
gray
looks
and
blue
black.
to me.
It could be your monitor,
Purple
or
and
it could
blue.
just be like.
I'm gonna switch to the other monitor. Maybe it is the monitor.
But yeah, so you have this. What looks.
Okay, yeah, I can see purple, sort of.
Yeah. So you have a lavender beverage, and it smells like. It smells.
Greg, what
Like-
color spells out a guy's name in chat?
Once, Charlie, earlier in your career, you were in a burning Southeast Asian jungle, napalm strewn across the trees, and
What?
a cocktail had been like a fruity tequila had been spilled all over some bamboo floor, and there was blood mixed
Wait.
with it. And the
Fuck,
smell of
tequila
this,
in Asia.
the smell of this just combines in your nostrils the same way that did on that day. It takes you back just to smell
Takes
it.
him back to Vietnam.
I didn't specify the country.
He's having non-flashbacks right now from this drink.
For anything listen, I have a long storied military history before I was a spy, okay? I'm allowed my fucking flashback from when the world went to shit. I'm allowed to have PTSD from the nuclear war I survived.
SB4 like salutes you like a true patriot.
SB4 is like, indeed. A true hero in the war against, well, I guess we are in favor of communism now. I don't know.
Wait, hold on a sec. Is napalm blue?
Hold on a sec. Has napalm been invented? Didn't that war happen like after the like when Fallout like
Napalm was
supposed to?
definitely invented. The war didn't
Napalm's
happen
definitely been invented.
25th, 2077.
Gasoline and styrofoam, it's fine.
Yeah,
But has
Yes,
did
there are.
Vietnam
they
War
have
happen in the
napalm-
canon?
like substances in World War II.
Yeah.
Did they? Oh, okay. Well, whatever. Anyway, so
That's
moving
That's what
on.
we had napalm already. They run around with flamers. They even got the attachment for napalmer. That's a lot of flavor.
Okay, true.
So
Yeah, so you've got this delicious this beverage. Well, you don't know what you're listening to. Are you going to go in on it?
oh yeah, I'm gonna sip this. Yeah,
You sip it.
my
And its palate is like it hits you. It hits you like it's that.
Like a truck.
How am I blanking on my IBC flavors? No, it hits you like black cherry, but it goes down like an icy smooth iceberry.
Mm.
Oh my god.
What?
Well-
Like, what even?
I've concluded from my experiments, ladies and gentlemen, that this does in fact hit. And I'm gonna raise my drink up and cheer. I'll pass it around, and if anyone's got confetti or you
right.
know, so
None
we
for
should.
me, thanks, but I'm glad that
celebrate.
you're supporting capitalism.
All right, can we go to the goddamn door, please?
Yes,
Yeah.
I popped the door open.
Yeah, everyone who drinks a sip of it gains 1 psyche as it hits.
Ooh,
Wow.
yum.
Oh wow, maybe I should take some. I already said I wouldn't though. I'm not gonna backtrack on
All right, Mage. So the door ahead of you.
Charlie,
seems-
please define hits. As that conversation's going on, we talk about the door.
Charlie, I often hit with my weapon.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, so you pop open this door, Mage, and you see in the ruined hall beyond a destroyed and disheveled pallet of sorts, but not the sort of palate that determines whether or not you appreciate the purple milk. No, the sort of palate which one would like load things onto. And you see a sofa, not like another kind of sofa, but the kind one might have sat upon before it was upturned over a ruined doorway. To your north, you see a closed door, and to the south, an open one with a collapsed ceiling at parts. Yes.
I want to open the north door.
You open the door to the north, and beyond, you detect what one might humbly describe as a dingy restroom.
I was really hoping you were like, what might humbly describe as the shitter?
I look for shit in here.
Check the toilets.
It seems to have been flushed.
Oh, sure, but when
I
the
mean,
author
medikits
does it,
and stuff.
everyone freaks out.
Oh my god.
Alright, yeah, so you managed to scrounge around and find the medical kit that was in here. And within, you discover a Rad X and a medkit
Oh
emergency.
god, nice.
Holy shit. We've gone the whole game with this table giving you guys... I haven't changed it at all since I first made it. Giving you guys like nothing but like bandages and splints.
And
now...
scrap and shit.
And now it's a fucking... Well, it's a first aid box table. Gives you a
Oh,
Rad
oh.
X and a medkit. Yeah, put that shit in your sheet, Pat. Don't
Beautiful.
forget that. Medkit emergency and a Rad X.
I'm adding
So, yeah.
that shit.
Speaking
So
of
glad I
which,
did this.
yeah, some of us are feeling very rad. Sydney's almost a mutant.
I'm kind of.
Oh wait, no, Sydney, you got a mutation, didn't you?
Yes.
Amazing.
Kind of waiting to see if it mutates further for science.
Yeah, so you guys are here, we're here, you're here, we're all here. You see some vents around the facility, which look pretty large, and you see the door to the south, which leads into a fairly ruined area. Now, Felix and Sydney, you're taking point, but Charlie, Twembley, and Lisa, you're back in this room, and SB4 is like, I shall guard the rear. It is my favorite part to guard, I say for no particular reason. And, yeah, are you three going to advance with this, with Sydney, Felix, and Mage, who've gone up ahead of you, or are you going to let them take the lead for for a while?
I mean,
I will take your hint and follow them.
I mean, I just didn't want to like leave you guys behind because I know sometimes when doing exploration
Yeah.
segments, like I don't toggle well.
so I will like
I will take
if
your
I-
hint and follow.
Lee, if I take several like minutes to just like slowly beat this door into a larger hole, can I do it like without rolling?
You can just start like absolutely demolishing this wall with your literal sledgehammer as you
Yeah.
break open bits and pieces of it. Sydney, you witness as new salvage is made. Hey, there might be some scrap metal in there, as well as some asbestos.
Asbestos. My
Asbestos.
favorite.
The bestest.
So,
Yeah, but like
Better than snow on Christmas morning.
I'm gonna try to make the door bigger before we have to run from robots.
So you see a
I like
collapsed
how the
ceiling.
hole in the... Oh, that's a collapsed ceiling. Okay. I thought that was a
Yeah.
hole in the floor. I'm like, how is that blocking a review? Shouldn't that be even easier to see through?
no, that makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah,
it's
you
possible.
see a door at the back of this place. It looks like it had desks and stuff at the but
Ooh, a
pushed to the
picture.
side. Place looks like it almost may have been clear before the war and doesn't seem that badly damaged, although some of the vents have been very deliberately, it seems, destroyed and sealed. Not so the one to the west. And yeah, you see a console on a wall, as if though controlling a door.
Yeah. I'm gonna actually let Felix take point on that, unless we want to share. I kind of want to investigate
Yes.
that one.
You've seen the scene from NCIS where there's 2 people on the keyboard because
Yeah,
they have
right,
to hack
that's fair.
faster.
Let's share. Why not?
Stop.
Why not?
Oh my god,
One of the best scenes ever, I'll have you know.
No,
Yeah,
no.
Fun fact, that
stop.
scene was actually the product of a competition the writers of a bunch of shows were doing to see who could get the most ridiculous hacking scene onto the air, and that won.
That's fucking
Amazing.
ridiculous.
Abby is bad. That's just it.
So y'all two sidle up to each other, and Protectron almost feels a little like, left out, like, Ron, can I press the keyboard as well?
Yeah, sure, just give us a minute.
Protectron just sort of like bangs the tilde and escape keys. It complicates the hack. Both of you give me a digital -10.
I mean, I guess I got a 50 then. Wait. Oh, my name's not Max. Never mind.
Your robot's feeling left out. We're gonna have to start calling you Neglectron.
Oh my god.
Jesus.
I'm okay with
I'm gonna
that.
go now. Bye.
That was my time, folks. Peace
All right,
out.
now you see, both of you are like hacking, and you're almost in when the whole screen goes blank and shutters, and you see a line begin to write. Hello, my name is
Hello?
Salinas.
Alright.
Who are you?
Hello, my name is Felix Benton. I feel... No, okay,
I feel awful.
Is this a reference to something?
I'm just gonna be like... A visitor.
One sec.
Rescue Rangers? More like Reference Rangers.
Shoot me.
Alright. So y'all two are just like slapping away at the keyboard. And yeah, when you say that you're a visitor, Salinas is like, wonderful. Please stand by. And the door just sort of pops open.
Oh, well, shit. I chose the right answer.
Yeah, there's a door here. A door that you
God.
could walk through. Meanwhile, Lisa, you're just pounding the plastic and metal and like corkboard just like falling apart around you as you just like slowly but surely demolish this bit of wall, just like absolutely desecrating this bit of still standing pre-war architecture which could have stood perhaps hundreds of more years utterly
Yes,
beneath
correct.
your advance.
Correct.
It's like the sidelong profile of like the pink Assaultron saying yes, but like in the green hacking font.
Oh, I didn't even realize I was muted.
New emoji.
No, I heard you.
We honestly need an emoji that says
Yeah.
yes. Because
Sydney,
so many people say it in beautiful
Sydney,
ways.
you see some broken glasses
Sweet.
here and some broken glass. Also a toothbrush.
Oh, that was weird. My audio cut out there for a second. Wait, what? What happened? I actually don't know what you said. I'm sorry. My audio cut out. Lee?
Hi.
Hello?
I'm talking to Austin about how there's broken glass in front of him.
Oh, okay. Sorry. I
also-
said like correct, and then my audio cut out.
There's also several vents around here, and they don't seem to lead anywhere, Sydney. These would be smaller than the ones outside, in the other room. So what are you gonna do with this haircut?
Sorry about that. I'm right back.
Amazing.
I'm back.
Oh, you just got back. Okay. There's broken glass. There's vents here, smaller than the other ones. You don't think you could crawl into these. And some broken glasses and a toothbrush here. And some glass. What do you do with a haircut like this?
You didn't say that there was any salvage in here?
You could certainly give me a perception salvaging to, like, you know.
Yeah, to just like take a look. See, there's some med kit that was gone. Was it? I think this already has it. No, actually, is it 50? So it should be 79. No. 59.
Yeah, so you don't quite find anything of use, but you do still find that toothbrush.
Ooh. Is it a clean toothbrush?
No, by no means.
Toothbrush.
Is it a sharp toothbrush? Like, is the bottom of it sharp?
No? Looks like it was a toothbrush.
A shiv?
I mean,
My
you need a
character
toothpick. Yeah, pick up
already
and
alluded
start
to
making
that.
into a shiv so I can have a toothpick.
What?
Oh my god.
Yeah, so you start making into a shiv. Give me, you know, a weaponsmithing roll.
Alright, that's using repair, right?
Yeah, that's repair plus how many ranks you're having that thing, plus savvy. And Gregu, check Chadu.
Me?
Yeah, we're getting some audio interference.
I don't know if we're getting like background noise, so your mic is just really close
36.
to you or something, but it sounds like someone's snoring or something in your background.
Oh.
It might just be like you're breathing and like the mic is like really close or really sensitive or something. I don't know.
It's like really close, and I'm just I'm not asleep. I don't know why it sounds like I'm snoring.
It just sounds like snoring. Oh no, Chief, I'm sorry.
My
just, like,
headcanon is that you make
my
this.
heads, and I guess
My headcanon is that you make this shiv just like very, very fast. Like you've made hundreds of them.
Yeah, you have a shiv. You have a toothbrush shiv.
I would not be surprised at all.
Nice.
So Felix, am I correct to believe that you and Predetron enter this room and made you go fuck off towards a vent with Charlie?
I
Yes,
was already going to
Protect
look
Run
at that,
enters
but then the
first.
hacking thing happened.
All right, so that's a stir, agile,
Oh, that's a
jigging plus 10 to pop open one of these bad boys, and Felix and Predetron step in to a room, and some stuff pops up on this monitor in the south of the room, Felix. And you hear beep boop boop,
okay.
beep boop boop, beep 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 boop 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 boop, beep.
I guess I'll step closer to it, take a
Pat,
look.
for some reason you feel like changing the implied hypnotic tracks, no particular reason.
Oh, yes, I want to do that. I always want to do that, Lee. There's actually no reason why I shouldn't.
Yeah, and you see like green scrawls pop up and like scan lines pop across the monitors, zzz, 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 and you hear, "Hello, visitor. I am Salinas. A pleasure to make your acquaintance. Tell me, why are you accompanied by a civilian model Protectron in a military facility?"
Well, he's become rather partial to protecting me. You know, work can be a dangerous place at times.
Alright,
And
yeah.
I'm so old and frail, you know, it really helps me with staircases and such.
Query. When is your expiration date?
Oh, God. It's not a real fucking question. A lot of philosophers have put a lot of thought into that. Can't say I can right now.
I see you were not issued with one. I suppose. That makes sense. Tell me. You, so like, Charlie, you step in here too as well for the convo. Oh, Greg, can you hear me?
Wait, I'm gonna crawl
Oh
into the vent.
man, I was.
Hey.
Oh,
You muted this, yeah, unlucky.
just whipping off those jokes and those hot lyrics, and we didn't get any of it.
I know. I hate that. I made a joke about Protectron being his emotional support. Protectron. That's why he was.
I'm like,
I just thought like, wow, tough crowd, huh?
Yeah. When Charlie says that, Salinas is like, indeed, I too have many support modules. This is logical. So, tell me, what do you two organic individuals desire within the Italia facility?
We know that a woman visited here a while ago by the name of...
Insert follower's name person here. I forgot their name.
Yes, databanks. The symbols on the monitor change, and you see like a rough like scan line printout of her, and it says registration, follower of the apocalypse, objective, steal the solution H formula. Mages zipping around in those vents like zippity doo dah, zippity day, zippity.
I'm gonna be like,
zippity day.
Did they succeed?
Yes, she successfully breached the security alongside several apolitical factors, several saboteurs, several communists, several cannibals from the outlying tribes, barbaric and bloodthirsty. They sought the secrets of this facility, experienced serious loss of integral devices and intelligence. Tell me, why are there 2 communist robots accompanying you? Are you a subversive element? Or would you be willing to help me?
Well, I always try to lend a helping hand when I can.
Meanwhile, we hard cut to Lisa just like absolutely putting her back
Going to town.
into this swing and just like fucking knocking out like this the wall and the door frame a bit. It's now like difficult terrain to pass through here due to the overhang. However, it is now wide enough for her lover to enter.
fuck.
Congratulations, you're 1 room in.
Yeah. I begin on the second door.
Sydney, you see SB4 sort of like come through with various like bits of plyboard, plastic, and metal like scraping, twanging on his legs as he forces his way through, making a terrible entry through the raw orifice, cracking off a few spray bits as he enters, coming behind Lisa defensively. He hulks in the room almost to the ceiling.
I don't like him.
Excellent. Twombly, you're in a nice defensive position behind both the sofa and Lucky.
Exactly. I'm a sucker for romance. I'm covering the lovers since one doesn't have a battle module right now.
Aww, cute.
Right. Thank you.
Lee,
Yeah.
since we're ending kind of on the earlier side today, should we do our break at 10?
Check chat, fam.
Oh.
Seconds ahead.
Oh,
of me.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Damn.
So yeah, Felix, we cut back to you as like the synth wave really gets popping. It asks, "Tell me, organics, would you be interested in helping do your patriotic duty as Americans?" In response, I could offer you employment and currency.
I like that.
Caps. Oh wait, I'm not there.
Well, yeah, I was about to say, currency to it might literally be pre-war money, but...
I know. I mean, technically, you can use that.
Yeah, but it's not like
A little
worth as
bit.
much.
I mean, it wasn't worth much back in the day either, so.
What do you mean?
Thanks,
Toilet paper is
inflation.
toilet paper.
Lee, can I slowly start trying to unscrew the vent from the inside?
Indeed, but it will be a -20 to do so without causing a ruckus.
Can I just do it really slowly?
That'll be a
Using the
-10
vent? Oh.
instead. Yeah. So Felix. Yeah. So Felix, you're like looking down this machine, and it's asked you if you were to be interested, and you see Mage like behind this vent grate, like just sort of like leaning down and like trying to unscrew it from within.
I just kind of like look up at her, and I give her a look like, the fuck, like, eh. I kind of like do a little subtle like gesture behind me at the open fucking door we walked in through, like normal human beings.
You probably know
This
by
is
now that my
this is
character's
actually
not
like
normal.
anime girl falls from the ceiling.
Yeah, I would. Yeah, no, I'm good.
She's waiting for the correct dramatic point to anime girl fall from.
I'm gonna be like,
Well, what would this work entail?
Simple. You just need to assist in the decommissioning of the 2 subversive robots in the facility, an unlabeled Assaultron and SB4.
oh,
Tell me, are you interested in gainful employment?
Yeah, I already got a job.
Oh, what is your line of employment?
I'm a historian.
Communist academic detected. Communist academic detected. The 2 floor turrets roll out and say, "America does not need education."
Oh my god, what?
And at that moment,
My focus
Mage
exclusively on how great George Washington was.
Mage overextends herself, unscrewing
Exclusively an American historian.
and like pops
yeah, I was about to
through
say,
the grate.
History starts in 1776. Everything before that was a mistake.
I quickly scroll behind the computer because I've definitely seen that there are floor turrets.
And yeah, you post up.
What?
And Felix, give me a charisma rhetoric on that one. Charlie, what are you doing as this unfolds? Charlie,
Greg, you muted? Question mark? Or-
No, he's not muted.
Greg.
Unless his mic's muted.
Greg with us.
Gregathy might have.
God damn it! There's no winning with me, huh?
No.
Yeah. So since I have the ability to quick draw,
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to try my best to look nonchalant, as if try to look as non-communist as possible. It has been my motive this whole time in this room.
I don't know.
A nomunist.
Just
See a
salute or
turnover.
something.
I roll initiative.
Salute or something. I don't know.
Careful, he rolls the wrong.
Thing
he
does try
the
to
wrong
fight me.
salute.
I guess I'll roll initiative.
Elbow bump. It is past 2020 in the game. That was a Corona reference, Pat. If you didn't, it's okay.
What happened?
Yeah, but pop our initiatives up on the tracker. And SB4 will go on Lisa's initiative. And Felix, you're up there. Is there someone... Twembowie, give us your initiative.
Ooh.
Yeah, and Max, have you rolled your charisma rhetoric?
Yes. Give me 1 second. Bada bing, bada boom.
Amazing.
Oh
And
my
as
God.
you say that, it's like, oh, well, that's fine. As we cut to the 10-minute break. Thank you, everyone, for coming out today. And we will be ending early tonight. We'll be back at 10:10, though, to hopefully do a little something for you.
Oh my god, we actually have like a real title card instead of you opening up MS Paint.
Yeah, I
know,
know.
right? Casey's been making this a lot more professional.
This is where I whip out the ad for Wembley's Wasteland Radio.
And by the way, for those of you who are new to the gang, I just threw up exclamation mark links, which will bring up the YouTube, blah, the blah, the blah, the blah, the Facebook, and the Discord. Come by the Discord, check out our Twitters. We're active there. We're happy to see you. We're growing. Got a growing community. Over 100 folks in there now, I believe. And, yeah, we like to hang out and talk about games. And, of course, you will get ads every time we go live, which is about 5 times a week. I'll be right back.
Just try to get Lee to talk about League of Legends, though.
Discord notifications.
Huh?
Well,
What about
sort
League of
that out
Legends?
with our Diesel Shroud server.
What'd
Say,
you say?
just try to get Lee to talk about League of Legends. And he says we talk about games. It's like, I don't know, man. There's severe lack of League of Legends up in here.
I can change that if you want.
No.
Oh.
Oh.
But no, hey, no, feel free to. It's break time, man. Talk League of Legends if you want.
I mean,
Subvert the League of Legends hate.
fuck League of Legends. All my homies hate that. Nah, I mean, you know, it's a video game. I currently am quite displeased with the state of it, to be honest. with the balanced state of it, let's say.
I don't know what you're referring to.
The game balance is not very good currently. That is what I am referring to.
Let me rephrase. Did they change something recently?
No, it's just the general direction they've been going in the past like 9 months. It's pretty lame.
I recently got back into Warframe after not having touched it since 2015.
Yeah.
And not having gone through all of the tutorials, so I'm now in that or tutorial. I don't even know. Now in the very early stage of the game where I'm like, where am I going and why am I doing things?
I've never played Warframe. I don't like people say it's fun, but I don't know. It doesn't seem like something I would enjoy. I don't know.
It feels like a video game that was adopted from like a robot anime cartoon. Right, or the flip version of that is I'm surprised there aren't like anime style shorts of this video game.
True, I was
It's
incredibly
just
loud
like
at that.
very robot ninja.
Yeah, I don't know. Like the Riot just released their like card game. Like it's called Legends of Runeterra. It's based like it's like in the same universe as the League of Legends lore, right? And it's really fun. And I just like, why would I play League when I could just play this right now? Like all the interesting things about the League of Legends world that I like in League of Legends are there, actually more prominent than in.
What you're saying is that League of Legends, a game where you just play as the same person doing the same fight over and over again, doesn't give you an adequate dose of lore?
Like, okay, here's the thing, right? You could say a similar thing about a game like Overwatch, right?
Yes, I will say a similar thing about a game like Overwatch.
I would disagree. I would say Overwatch gives you so much more lore than League of Legends because characters like they have like voice lines and like interact and stuff and like talk about things like during the game and like between like rounds and stuff, right? And like there's like little like tidbits on the maps of like things about the characters. Like it's pretty interesting, right? League of Legends not so much, and then like the lore like outside of the game, like if you go on their like universe page and stuff, is really good. But like, you know, in game there's not really anything. And then like playing Runeterra recently, like when you play like a card, like sometimes another card, like another like the champions are cards, a lot of them, and you'll like play a card, and then like. I don't know, I'll play like Vladimir and then I play like one of his like followers and they have like voice lines, they're interacting with each other and they like there's like all this like really nice art for the cards and everything that is like it just expands on the world so much, like, and it's I don't know, it's just really interesting.
I have puppy competition.
Pug.
Oh, cutie.
Yeah, I don't know.
We stand a cute Doge.
Do.
Doge Enrico Dandolo, cutest Doge. Thank you.
My Doge is the cutest Doge. She's not looking at the camera though.
How dare you, Enrico Dandolo, an 80-year-old blind Italian man.
Oh.
Clearly cuter.
Oh wow. Oh. Look at my child. She literally came out of my womb. Crazy, right?
Womb.
Pat, that's not how dogs work.
I will have you know that yes it is.
My Doge is Cobra Kai.
That doesn't make sense either.
She was
unless
a
your
human
dog
at
is
first.
named Cobra Kai.
And then my Doge is called Cobra Kai.
Leo, I should not be looking at the stream right now.
What? Why shouldn't you be looking at the stream right now?
No reason.
Well, you have no reason. I mean, you shouldn't, but you have no reason.
Folder called not porn.
What?
I wanna, like-
of course, there's nothing. Yeah, it's because it's not. It's not porn.
I want to get like a new token for Lisa. Maybe.
Do you want me to do it?
You don't have to. It's okay if you wanted, but I would go maybe ask Heather. So I
mean,
yeah, Heather would do great art for you.
Yeah, another artist would do a better job. I see how it is.
No,
she would do a better job. She would.
No, that's not what I. That's not what I meant.
Heather is a great artist. We stand.
I just.
We do stand Heather. Shout out. She did the OG Diesel gal.
Yeah, no, we stand Heather as fuck.
I just don't want to give you more work, Pat.
Oh, it's key.
Please, she forces it on the people. Who are you kidding?
I have a terrible habit of doing
I'm already asking Pat to draw a different character for me, so that just feels like exorbitant.
I like the work, but yes, I agree. It's fine. Employ our comrade.
Pat, I would never say that your art is bad in any way ever.
I know. I'm not taking it. Do you think I'm taking it that way? 'Cause I'm definitely not.
Okay.
This is for my games.
I even think 12-sided guy's art is great.
Yeah.
Although I haven't seen a lot of it, to be fair.
It was supposed to be kind of... 12-sided guy was supposed to get angry at me. 12-sided guy, why didn't you get angry at me?
He's gone.
That makes way too much sense.
I'm sorry. Did you say something worth replying to? Because
Oh.
I heard half-assed shit.
The flame. Oh my god.
Amazing. Across the port bow on that one. Pat, why are you putting... Hold on. Are you putting the alcohol into... No. Pat.
There's no alcohol in this. This is for Judy.
Oh, okay, good.
Why are you giving your dog soda though? What?
It's sparkling water.
Oh, it's sparkling water. Okay,
Yeah.
that's not that bad.
When your dog just keeps popping them farts, he's all on you.
Yeah, they will all be on her.
She's not happy.
Why? Did she drink some of it and be?
No, she barked at me. She's like, I don't want that shit. Okay, I'm gonna take it back. She does not like being here. Okay, Jenny, I'm gonna take it back.
Dog's like the sparkling water bowl.
I was gonna say I don't think they like sparkling water.
Probably not. No, it's probably quite a strange sensation to them.
I like to imagine that in her dog's head, her dog sounds like the guy who did Count Dooku.
Oh my god. Christopher Lee, yeah.
Yeah, that's the guy.
We stand.
I want to do a podcast with you, like a special episode, where we just quiz you about like every possible historical figure or media person or like anyone we could think of.
Stand or not
and you just try to continue to stand. Because the thing is, you've said there's only one person you don't stand. I don't remember who it was.
J.K. Rowling. I think we found a separate person I don't
stand. Or not stand.
Exactly. So the thing is, like, it would have really just us trying to find people so terrible that you wouldn't stand them, and you being like, I don't know, I really enjoyed the shirt they're wearing,
and then we get. What's the guy on Family Feud? God, what's his name?
Steve Harvey.
Yeah.
We get Steve Harvey to just like come on the show somehow, right? And like every time Lee stands somebody of like questionable like morals, he just does that one face that he makes.
The thing is though,
we just have a Steve Harvey soundboard.
Don't stand him. Just look up any quote about his opinions on atheists' lack of moral barometers, and you'll know why. But I'm not going to get too into that. But yeah.
Can I just say that Moral Barometer sounds like a great name for like a Christian metal band?
It kind of does.
He makes funny faces though when people say dumb stuff on Family Feud.
Well, my favorite part about Family Feud is the question would be like, name somewhere you put your penis, and then the person will buzz and be like, vagina, and he'll make like a face like, oh my god, how dare you think that? You're a licentious lewd person, this is crazy. Oh, you need Jesus. And then it'll open up when, of course, vagina is the first answer. And he's
he'll
like,
be
oh,
like,
what? Everyone's crazy, this is insane. And I'm like,
society,
And he does that thing where he puts his forehead to where the 2 buttons are. Yeah.
Are we live?
Yes.
I mean, I unironically kind of like the show, but that's a
Damn. All my homies hate Steve Harvey, apparently.
Yeah, no.
I don't know anything about Steve
Harvey.
Harvey, to be honest. But
Did Greg just troll us with a "you live" question?
No.
no, he just wanted to make sure that the world
I wanted
heard
to make
that he
Josh
doesn't like
dance.
Steve
Fuck.
Harvey.
Oh,
Yeah.
God, I love having this conversation over fucking ska. Have I ever told you how much?
Every
Have you ever,
single important conversation I've ever had, I play some ska during it.
have I ever
His
told
ego's
you?
low.
Have I ever told you that ska is one of my least enjoyable genres?
Yeah, same.
So you
Now
need
that I've heard a
you
little
need
bit
like
of it.
ska facts.
Why?
Ska
Oh, like,
fact
like
number 1. There's a popular ska band called Cherry Poppin' Daddies.
What the fuck is ska?
I don't see why everybody's got a big issue with ska, to be honest.
Ska is the music that plays in a 8-year-old's head when they get mozzarella sticks.
So,
That is weirdly accurate.
the time of my life, when I was 8, mozzarella sticks.
ska is reggae music. Ska is reggae music, but faster.
To be honest.
I'm looking
Yeah.
at
And
that.
if
Yeah.
that's the case, then yeah, I kind of get ska then.
Why would you speed reggae music up? It's perfect as is.
I don't know. I grew up with a lot of music that has like a lot of big band instruments with like 5 or 6 motherfuckers playing the same trumpet. So
I like them playing the same trumpet. They're just all sitting there trying to fit their lips onto the same mouthpiece at the same time. It just doesn't work.
Bro, one player can barely fit their lips on a goddamn trumpet.
6
No,
dudes, 1 trumpet.
I feel
New
attacked.
porn video.
like 4 or 5 fucking brass players and shit, and it just being very hype and very moving. So
No, I love bands. I love bands with horn sections.
I like big bands.
I just prefer like rhythm and blues.
I like big bands, and I cannot lie. So, Salinas takes their turn, and around the Mark II turrets, you begin to see... well, actually, no. From the vents, you begin to see a certain a mist.
I was in there? Damn.
It's Mage's turn. Mage, you're like crouched next to this desk.
Yeah, hey
this
Lee,
is
can
up.
I shoot this fucking computer in its stack?
Which computer? Which stack? Which bit? Which part? Which boo? Which
Oh,
box?
it's a big old computer.
Can I roll an intelligence check to determine where this computer
You can
will
roll
be
me a
most damaged?
perception computing or digital.
All right, so
or
that's
the fuck?
33, and then you said computing, right? So
Right.
that would be an additional 10.
Mm-hmm.
And that's probably not good enough, so I'm just gonna go
Wait,
ahead
what's your
and
Primary educational areas next to 10.
Yeah,
theoretical.
yeah. So
Plus 10.
Oh, wait,
you're at
so
53.
I'm
lucky.
still like fucking 3 over. So I
Ooh.
still fail.
Yeah, well, no, usually what you do, you look around and you think, wow, that monitor that's showing this thing's on, that must be what I shoot. Roll your attack. Unless you want to
It's not
psych
really
this
what
out. Unless you want to psych this out.
Fuck it, I'm gonna psych it out.
Just drink some purple juice, good time.
No, I refuse to be mentally healthy as a character. My character is the least mentally healthy,
You're-
always!
Yeah, you're down to 3 of 18 before that psychotic break hits. Like that. For those of you who don't know, the reroll system in my game is driven by psyche and spending and voluntarily taking mental damage. Alright, yeah. So you're
Oh, she
like,
got it.
actually, the thing on the desk, there's a little bit behind that you should probably shoot, and you're at point blank with it, so you're probably getting a plus 30 to this shot. So yeah, pop your attack.
Lee, which is better, the 10mm or the varmint rifle? Probably
Isn't your
the
10mm, like,
right?
The 10 millimeter will be. Oh, well, yeah, hold on, wait, no. I think your 10 millimeter literally
did it
broke
fully broke?
in the previous session, yeah.
Bummer. Varmint
It
rifle
would have
did
been
it.
better.
That's too bad. I
You
just
still
love the
hit.
idea of
I got a
getting
30 plus
suddenly
30, so yeah.
gangster with this 10mm pistol to the
Alright, you
has it sideways with the arm.
Alright, you put at point blank range. you do manage to pop through the military-grade casing in spite of it being a 2-2. It bounces around inside of there a little bit, and you hear a sparking sound. It's definitely not happy, but you don't know that you put it out of commission. Sydney.
Yo, I
Still gonna move, don't
I hear shoot bangs in the south.
You hear shoot bangs. You also hear a door opening to your west. I wonder what that's all about.
Oh, no.
Or west?
no.
What? Where?
Yeah.
This is west.
How is that west? That's north.
That's left.
No. My,
Oh,
my, my west.
northwest.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know. God, Twombly's in the only good position in this room. I don't know.
How long? Am I still banging down this
why.
this wall, by the way?
14.
Yeah, I mean,
Did I see anything?
you put some serious. Yeah, you see something. You see a red eye glare at you. It seems a little like wider and slightly more operational than Lisa's.
Oh boy.
I shoot. No aim. Oh no! Oh god!
The FNFAL takes damage. What?
No! The FNFAL breaks in my hands.
The
I am now gunless.
I guess you could say an FN failed.
Oh my God, yes.
Yeah, so the trigger mechanism like falls apart when you hit the hound. Yeah. It looks.
Okay, you wanna like turn that a little
yeah,
bit to the right, like.
I go.
No. You're salsa. Never mind.
I hide.
Amazing.
Just don't put the logo on screen.
Rotate the salsa jar. There we go.
You rotate it by passing the logo across the camera, even though you could have gone the other way. Never mind. Anyways. I'm sorry! It's okay.
You're panicking crazy.
Oh, my turn. Okay.
I'm still here. Don't worry.
I mean, do I hear it as well? I assume, right?
Yeah.
Heard me shoot and then watch me go up.
True. How many turns would
My
it take
gun
to
fell from my
like
hand.
to break through this wall, Lee?
It would probably take you 3 more turns going at the rate that you're going at. Unless, of course, because
Okay.
you remember, you're going deliberately, like, slowly.
Yeah. Can I do it in one turn if I'm fast?
With 2 attacks, maybe, yeah. If you
Okay,
get
well,
good.
I mean, it's not. I mean, we're still gonna have to kill no matter what, I think. So, can I just go with some minigun action on this thing?
Yeah, for sure.
Cool.
Alright, yeah.
So if I remember correctly,
That's
it
3.
is-
That is actually 60 is a hit. 40 is a hit. 30 is a hit. That's 3, so give me 2 more damages, because you're full
Yeah.
auto. We'll ignore the fact that it's a full action to auto. Yeah.
Oh, but I thought with the like the third arm.
Maybe maybe that is what I let it do. Never mind. I don't know. So you attack and it goes bing, 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 and yeah.
I can't see its health, but sure.
Well, so
I did some damage to it.
Yeah. So
I will also get behind this corner.
And then yeah.
Oh, is it dead?
That and then that. No, it's probably not going to be dead. You know how tough you are.
Yeah, but I'm like upgraded tough.
You were also a National Guard model.
True.
Can I just say observe the pause in that reply?
There were some other things I could have said, like the fact that you were like ripped apart and put back together by a wandering junk man.
Yeah. I'm gonna just get around this corner then.
We're in danger.
All right, yeah, you do manage to pick apart quite a bit of the Assaultron, damaging its upper body. Actually, no, upper body. No, lower body.
No,
whatever.
it's not a good thing. No, it's not.
It's really good. No, it's head. It's head. Yes, you pick it head. So Lisa, you step around the corner.
Uh-huh.
All right, so it's a laser turret's turn, and the laser turrets look around, and they're like, well, I mean, we weren't going to shoot the professor, but that lady just shot at us. Oh no, subversive elements of Vault Tech. And they can't shoot her right now.
I'm mad proud.
I know. I didn't think you were. I thought you were, like, all the way down.
I'm fucking all the way down. Yeah, I'm prone. I'm behind this computer. I'm literally.
Yeah. So
inside
what
of
it does is it just race in action. It's overwatching, doing a special turret overwatch. Meanwhile, in Assaultron, you hear like a winding and see like a red glowing light start to come from that room. Huh?
Ruh-roh.
SB4 is supposed to go on my turn, remember?
Yeah, you control us before.
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay. I mean, I can't control the tokens. I didn't know.
Oh, never mind. I'm an idiot. Okay, SB4 rolls up and is like, "I must defend my love."
Amazing.
And yeah, it takes a little bit of a malfunction there, as there's a bit of a gun jam, and he rolls back like, "Oops." I must stay close to you, my love.
Sad. There is a small blue program for that these days.
Yeah, so you see a red light glowing and some sort of winding coming from the far room as something's getting charged up. Ooh, I wonder what it is.
Oh god, and we all stood in a line, huh?
Yes.
Charlie, it's your turn. You gonna act casual? The only thing that the turrets seem to have aggroed thus far is Mage. And Mage is still in cover.
Is this turret on the floor or on the ceiling?
They're on the floor.
Felix, what do you think?
About the turrets?
Yeah.
Yeah, I probably should kill them.
Okay.
I mean, we want to be probably strategic about how we do it, but just because I probably talked them out of killing me immediately, doesn't mean they're not going to shoot at the rest of the party. You and you know, us once they see us shooting at the Assaultrons.
All right. So what I'm gonna do then is I'm gonna try to fucking punt this fucking thing with my robot leg.
True.
Nice.
The like doubling you can do, right?
Oof. That is shitty.
Lihun?
So that's okay. So you walk right up to this, right?
I was kind of hoping to run, like get a football, like a soccer kind of start to it.
And wait, so are you shooting it?
No, I was
trying to
kick it with my robot leg. But I guess it's been a while since.
It's your robot leg. It's your robot leg. Now, here's the thing: you can blood boil and take a D4 of vitality damage, and normally I let you do that to do certain things. But in this case, what I'll let you do with it is I will let you just, like, crush the thing that it uses to stand up due to your unique insight. Like, in your operator manual, there's, like, the Mark II laser turret made by American Electronics, blah, blah, blah. And, yeah, so, like, you can just put your robo-leg right to its turrety throat and just crush
Amazing.
it if you give me a blood boil. Take that
Really
D4
good to have a
damage.
communist agent on the team.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Alright,
Okay.
so, like, you hurt a bit as, like, it overtaxes your systems, and you just cripple this turret. You don't do much damage to it, but you cripple it. It's, like, it can't, like, shoot, really, anymore.
Without shooting itself, presumably.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, so you moved, you kicked, you might have some movement left, but that's pretty much your turn.
That wasn't a whole lot of movement, so... You run by, kick it, and I guess I'll run over here to cover.
Oh, and I guess actually this is the turret that should have... Yeah, so this turret is going to be like, oh no, and Overwatch, and now it's overwatching both Mage and Charlie if either of them pop out. It's like covering the corners, but it's not overwatching Felix or Protect Ron yet. And meanwhile, you guys hear more steps in. And hey, what's this? Ooh. It looks like... Hey, kids. It's your friendly neighborhood Assaultron. And she walks right up here and shoots a little poppy gun hand that swoops out and swoops around at Lisa. And, like, it just sort of, like, malfunctions and, like has a little bit of a firing issue in his hand. It is Twembui's turn. Twembui.
Wait. Oh no, okay, never mind. Sorry.
Hold on, wait a minute. I haven't widened the orifice properly. Oh yeah, there it is, dragged down, sagging. Tremble, you can see the Assaultron. It has some cover, but you got a line on it.
Well, that's kind of an issue. I'm in a terrible spot, and somebody needs a gun. I will risk it, and I will pass Sydney the second cowboy repeater.
You throw over SB4. Like you actually Rube Goldberg like slide along Wookiee's back, goes up off the hump, pickle paddles over SB4. Like the butt of it hits Lisa in the head, and then it like falls right into Sydney's hands, where it knocks his broken FNFAL on the ground, and now Sydney is just holding the other cowboy repeater.
Oh my god.
Amazing.
I really do start to feel like I am the Roth Patrick here. Fuck. Okay, I'm down for that.
That's a half action.
I aim as another half action, I guess. Or
All right, so you want to line up a shot on this guy? Or gal?
Yes.
All right. It's Felix Bennett's turn. Felix, you hear the sound of a certain robot. The robot that the designers were like pretty horny when they were making. You know the one has like tits.
Oh yes. I know exactly what robot you're talking about. You know it. I know it. We both know it. The Mr. Handy.
What?
Wait a second.
What are we talking about? What?
Well, why do you think got all those arms though? Yeah. So Felix, you and Predetron are here. This turret isn't trying to kill you yet.
Actually, no, it's a Robo Brain.
Oh my god, I hate you.
I missed the beginning of the conversation, and now I have no clue what you're talking about.
Don't worry about it. You're better off not knowing.
I'm gonna Google this.
No.
Robot that designers were
No.
horny.
No.
Oh god, no!
All right.
There's certain things you should know better.
Oh god!
All right.
Not Fallout.
Pat is taking real world psychic damage, but Felix, talk to us. You're in this robo room. You know, it's got rafters, it's got vents, it's got gas, it's got people behind this. You like them, you don't want them to die. The turret is like, this is gonna shoot him. And you're here like, hey, I love George Washington. And it's like, well, that's okay.
Bada bing, bada boom, George Washington, hey!
Question. Selenius is still online by the looks of it, correct?
Yeah. You're at a ping pang, and it's bing bang, brain bang, but it's not ting tanged.
Okay. Is there like a keyboard?
There's various like buttons that you can push and other control mechanisms and readout displays.
Because I'm wondering if I can go full Cyber Warrior on this bitch.
And
Nice.
and
Hi,
like,
Hackerman,
do you want to play? Do you want to play like tic tac toe with it?
No. I mean, I want to try to like
All right,
turn it off from the inside.
Hacker minute.
All right, yeah.
Felix, you have
Or, like,
to hack
override
the
the board, or,
time.
like do something.
Roll
to keep it from,
roll me a
from
perception
exploring.
digital to see where you'd go to do that.
Hack the planet! It's a reference.
Felix, you have to hack us through time.
Well, now that doesn't quite work out.
No, there's a keyboard in front of you. You can walk up and like maybe.
You have full psyche. All right,
what
no,
I do,
no,
psych
yeah,
out.
never mind. Not
But I
yet.
can't psych out. This isn't my primary.
Oh yeah, you changed your primary, didn't you?
Yeah, when I first put my character theoretical as my primary, now it's my treachery area, which is the opposite.
Oh, wow.
You know, social.
Because I mean, I ended up having a buttload of points into just theoretical into just digital because the other ones didn't work with my character concept at all. I was only good at computers, which was also not really what my character was about either. So,
Anyways, yeah, but unlucky. Damn. Okay.
so
this is
instead, I have a plan. I'm going to pull out my hunting rifle, and I'm going to say, Second Amendment, woo!
Oh
I'm
my
like, right
God.
here!
It's like, please deploy that against the communists in this room, and I will shower riches and secrets upon you.
Oh,
Secrets.
All right. Here's the thing. That's probably my whole ass turn. So,
God.
Well, you draw a weapon as a half action.
yeah, but I'm not gonna shoot it till I aim it. So
Oh,
I'm not
and-
gonna aim it until my next turn.
All right.
'Cause I don't want to like give anything away.
All right. So what does
So-
protect Ron? Just chill.
Protect Ron's like, I must protect Ron, and like goes in for a hug. But I kind of like hold an arm out and push it up against his chest and like wait like a hot minute.
All right. Selenius is like, Hello, welcome to my sauna. You might find things getting hot. Charlie, your wrinkled skin tingles as the steamy mist coming out of the vents strikes your skin. Mage, it overwhelms you, even your vault suit, and you're both
Just
feeling.
hot air?
It might just be. You might just be blowing hot air. You don't know. You don't feel any ill effects at the moment.
Is it hot air? Is it hot or is it like radiation hot?
It doesn't feel radiation hot.
It's like nerve gas hot? Oh god, is this nerve gas?
Well,
That would be
well, you see, it's something that's gonna take effect at the beginning of your next turn.
That's not great.
So, Mage.
My turn's now.
Yeah. So, could you roll me a D10 real quick?
I'm not a fan of this. Alright.
Shit, are we getting work around right now?
I don't know, man. I don't know.
War crimes. We abolished those.
That is not a. That is not a.
We abolished those, bruh.
Hey, that's not true. We can't do war crimes, but the enemy does them a lot for some reason.
So, Mage, you have a 2 resistance. Yes.
I do.
Incredibly, you were trying to get at or under that number, and you feel your body sap a little as you lose 1/2 action. You're there. You got your gun to it. You're on the ground. So you have to crawl. What do you do? What do you do, Pat?
Lee, 1/2 action. That's good enough to take one for the team.
You mean shoot?
Yeah.
Yes, it
Somebody-
is. Although with the gap,
Pick me up later.
with the stuff on your face, it's now rather than a +30, going to be a +20.
I'll take those odds.
Never tell her the odds, but also she'll take them.
Yeah.
You
I'm
shoot.
gonna crawl, if I may, inside the fucking.
Nah,
computer.
it's a half action to shoot.
That was my half action. Okay. Wow. All right.
But you're still like on the ground behind it. There's no turret
wait.
that has you on you.
Wait. No. All right, Lee. Wait. Question. I probably should have asked this earlier, but how spacious is the inside of this?
Not. It's like the inside of. It's like think of like it as like the behind of a desk, basically.
Okay. All right. That was my turn. I'm done.
You can shoot again, right?
I can?
No, she had
Yeah, I don't
she
think
only
I
had
can.
1/2 action that turn. She used shooting.
I see.
Yeah. No.
All right, Sydney, it's
I'm
your
just gonna die
turn.
here.
There's some Assaultrons who are looking like they want to make friends with you.
Yeah.
And you hear some charging around this corner. You see a red light begin to glow pretty intensely.
Oh lord.
Yeah, I'm gonna aim and shoot at the red light. Okay, thanks. Not
The
called
red,
shot,
the
but-
so hold on. You want to like peek around the
The
corner.
red light is over here.
Oh. No. The one. This
Oh
one.
yeah, you want to shoot this one. It only has a little bit of cover
Yeah.
from where you are, but yeah, pop your shot.
Yeah.
Little bit.
Aimed. So
Aimed within certainly close range.
definitely close range.
There is some slight obstruction, but you know,
Okay. So.
pops a shot in the eyeball. Yeah, it's a hit with the range, with the closeness of the shot and everything. It's a hit.
Yeah.
So you pop and some. You said a 45 spinning for the core of the Assaultron. I'm gonna feel stupid if that's not actually a 45.
It's a. I think you're about to feel stupid.
It might be a 357, but yeah, you
I think
pop
it's
it.
4.
Oh, it's 44. You kick in the door, rocking the. Lisa previously smashed in the door, rocking the 4-4. You're rocking the 4-4, and
Yeah, it's 44.
you see part of its leg just sort of like get blown away as you manage to do some damage. Just hold on, wait. 4 against that goes to that, gets that, yeah, that. Bam. That's a half action. Oh, did you aim and shoot?
Yeah, I aim and shot.
All right, that's your turn. Lisa, it's your turn.
Yeah. Let me go like here, or actually even down here, and just full auto on this.
All right.
Cannot currently swing a. I mean, I can swing my hammer, but not very well. So I'm just gonna shoot.
That's 2 hits.
Yeah. Is it dead? Question mark.
That's a good question. You hit it in its upper body this time. Whereas
Unlucky.
it has slightly more stopping, but
Yeah.
you did good damage. I think it might be up at 1.
Okay. Yeah, use both my half actions, huh?
No, you might have movement left over to reposition if you want, but that's
I mean, I'm good where I am.
that is out of commission. This Assaultron pops
What
its
about
eye beam.
SB4?
Oh shit, SB4. SB4 would probably continue to shoot this Assaultron. Daga.
Yeah, true.
It misses.
Unlucky.
And yeah, which is a shame because I guess 50 isn't a great number. Actually, wait a minute.
Not really, no.
SB4 has multiple actions. He shoots more than once.
Oh, true.
43.
Yeah, so that.
Close range.
Yeah, I think it's only incrementing like down -5 or something really small for him. Because I'll go back and check the traits, but yeah, no, that's a clean fucking hit, and yeah, 18, yeah, okay. So up against the upper body, but still, just like that amount of damage, it's gonna like pump through quite a bit on the hit. As many bullets rattle around.
Nice.
And you and your lover are just like unleashing, like revving the barrels, unleashing rounds downrange as the Assaultron pops off its Ayubimu, and it fires in a straight line. Sydney and SB4 are both on it, as is the sofa. So Sydney, you are in the center of the beam. Give me an agility -10.
An agility -10. Holy
I don't believe in agility.
crap! You what? Okay. Drake.
SB4 is also going to roll it, and SB4 is gonna not dash out of the way in time, even though Sydney does. And Sydney, so the mainness of like the beam, it's like one center, and then it like comes out one to either side for like a lesser effect.
Okay.
To get up to the but if you go right in this corner, like right up in this corner, it will melt the stuff to your south, and you'll be able to like cling. SB4, however, doesn't get quite out of the way.
Does it go? How far does it go? 8 meters? Or something?
No, not 8 meters. It goes like until it hits the other wall.
Oh, so Twombly has to dodge too, and Lucky, right?
Oh, right, because it's actually that wide. Yeah. So Twombly and Lucky both roll. Twombly, this is an agility +20 for you because you can get behind the sofa, and it'll just like cartoonishly like pop a hole above you and through your cowboy hat or some shit.
Yeah, so that's 2. Let's see here. Sorry, I just had my sheet. My agility is 34. 30, 40, fit. No, I'm failed by 10.
All right. So, what is the hardness in your upper body?
7.
Taking 2 off. A 7. All right. Yeah. So the laser punches through the couch, hits you anyway, but does not manage to do much. If your outer layer is weak to lasers or incendiaries, it takes a condition damage, but otherwise it's fine. 6, 4, 4. That means 10 -3 for 7. For 7, hold on, wait. 10, hold on. The 4 goes through that. 7 -4. 3 remains. Knocking off that half, knocking off the other half. Coming through for 1 for 5. So it does 2 damage to you. And Lucky takes a hit. Lucky's hurt. That was the Assaultron's half action. It spent its other half action maneuvering. And it is Charlie's turn.
Okay. Am I muted?
No.
Nope. We can hear you.
Good. I will grab Mage by the scuff of her neck and try to drag her out.
But I've got to apply the nanites.
What?
What?
Don't worry about it.
Right? Okay.
You'll be okay.
I think I can. Let me double check my movement here. Wait, double check. Okay, yeah, I got space. So probably won't be pretty, but I'm still gonna drag you as far as I can get.
Hey,
Oh,
thanks
Game
for
Green, yo!
Charlie, I hate to say
Welcome,
this, but I'm probably
friend.
going to resist.
Really?
Yeah,
Why?
so Charlie,
So that I can finish the job.
Okay, yeah, do your thing then. Fuck it.
so
I'm
Charlie, roll me a d10 when your turn
Okay.
begins. You managed to overcome it, and you do not have any ill effects from the hot air being blown over you.
Nice.
Oh, okay, sweet.
Hey, kill that.
Then yeah, I'm gonna shoot that fucking thing. Pew!
All right, now when you break cover, it does have Overwatch,
That's correct.
so it will get to shoot
Party white,
first.
skate red.
Much like I know we love to see it. Much like a Han Solo, it shoots first. It misses, you miss. It's like you pop out, you're like bam. It's like bam. Choo, shh. Felix, over your head, there's a laser bazoo that melts the wall behind you. And yeah, I think that's Charlie's turn. Unless there's something about the range I'm not realizing that would make him hit. Like actually, you could technically speaking. Oh wait, you're shooting a laser rifle.
Yeah.
Then this is easily within short range of the laser rifle, which gets you to 62. Or would get your target up to 69, which can I just say, sir, nice. And you didn't aim.
Yeah, that's about it.
You miss narrowly. You miss narrowly, and you wind up just sort of like melting a bit of computers that snap, crackle, and pop behind it. And yeah, it's turret turn on an turret turn. It aims and shoots at you. It hits hardness on your lower body, sir. Zzz, a laser snaps at your leg, but is it your good one or your metal one?
That's the question, isn't it? I mean, one hurts more, and then one hurts my pocket even more. So I don't, you know. Let's see, hardness, lower body. 3.
Yo. Share power of games are great. So yeah, you hit him in the leg. And they hit you in the leg, and it goes, and it gets through with the pen. Got 3 res. It's got 4 rip. That goes down. 1 gets through. Does 6 to you. And if what's on your lower body is vulnerable to incendiary or laser, it lost a condition. As just like a laser hits you in your fleshy leg. And that was its turn because it aimed and shot. It's an Assaultron's turn. This Assaultron just gonna like come around through this difficult terrain and just sort of like swing its armubledo, which seems to be a custom fit it has from a Japanese company, and tries to hack at Lisa. It hits, revving up towards you.
Oh, jeez.
Now, I put it in the wrong order. That's actually 4 rip, 2 pen. I don't know why I ordered them wrong this time, but that's so. How much do you have? How much hardness do you have on your lower body?
6.
All right, so that leaves 4. That's knocked out by half of it. 2 is remaining. 1 goes to your resistance.
Okay.
2 goes to your resistance, and then
the damage goes through. Oh, I'm just on the floor then.
hold on. Wait. So how much resistance do you have again?
5 res.
Sorry,
6
how much
hardness.
6 hardness. Okay. So yeah. So 6. So it has to go through 9. Actually, I think you're gonna be up at 1 because it has to do because it's at 9 after it gets through your armor. Your res subtracts 5. 4 is left.
That's 4. Yeah, I have 1 health. Jesus Christ.
This should be up at 1 games.
Honestly.
So they moved, they hacked.
We
That's
just
their
changed their
position.
fucking name.
It is Twembui's turn.
Right. I fired the Assaultron with the aimed rifle. There we go.
Do you aim like over the burning couch or through the hole the laser made?
Oh, with that roll, it doesn't matter.
Presumably the smoke from the fire gets in your way, and you like, ding, and like a bit of asbestos pops out of the wall above you, Lisa, as a bullet hole is freshly minted high up in it.
Yikes.
Oh, Bobby Darin fact time, people.
Oh, damn.
No.
Tonight. Wow.
Felix, it is your turn.
Are we Bobby Darin
right.
fact list?
Oh, we're never fact.
Well, I have a Bobby Darin fact.
No.
Max?
No, Max, no!
Can I have one thing? Fuck.
No.
So Bobby Darin followed. Fuck. You know what?
Did he follow Diesel Shot on Twitch? Wow.
Wow.
Coincidence.
While making his first film,
Copacabana in Manhattan, and he headlined out there. There we
Okay,
go.
sorry, wait. What did he do before he headlined in Manhattan?
In the late 1950s, he did a couple shows at the Copacabana in Manhattan.
Oh, shit! Well, alright!
Amazing.
Good on him.
For those you don't know, every time Splish Splash Taking a Bath comes on, Greg reads a Bobby Darin fact. Felix, it is because I've traumatized him. Felix, it is your turn. The gas has stopped just short. How convenient for you.
Wow, isn't that nice?
But you do feel a warm tingling at the edge of your skin. What do you do, Mr. Prune?
All right. I forgot my gun's brace fire. Shit.
What does Protector on do?
You'll be okay.
Yeah. Here's. Can I roll a perception computation to see where best to shoot the computer?
Yes.
Probably spot.
All right. I call this one the troubleshooter.
Stop.
Can I provide a plus 10? Because
Yeah.
I literally already did this?
Yeah, you shout, not back
I just
here.
like,
And you're
hey,
like, okay.
right here!
You think maybe if you shot the monitor that was directly above Mage, that would be good.
No, don't do that!
All right. So yeah, I'm going to. I'm just going to shoot at the turret. That seems like a better idea.
Alright, do you move Protectron into, like, propping
Yeah. So
range?
Protector's going to stay between me and the turret,
Mhm.
like such. And I'm going to brace up Protectron, aim, and fire.
Oh my god.
Actually, shit. I'm not going to aim because I want to move before I end my turret. Unfortunately, I miss.
Alright, you
But
go.
I missed if I was aiming anyway.
Amazing.
Hunting rifle pops off.
Actually, I wouldn't have because short range, but it doesn't matter. Protectron's going to shoot as well at the same turret. Protectron, I think hits because they're close enough.
yeah, the point blank. Pops off, hits, and... Yeah, so I'll call out of that, and do that, and that. And BAM! You've almost slagged it. It's bloodied. But,
All right,
you know,
and then we're going to
being meddled.
strategically pull out. So I'm going to go. I think I have enough movement. Just get the fuck out of this room.
Right, so you demonstrate the pull-out maneuver.
And Protectron follows me.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So as you do that, so that's your turn, right?
Yeah.
So the moist air is already spreading on its own, and Charlie, you're about to be out the door. You're trading laser fire with that turret. When all of a sudden you hear, and you remember that the computer opened the door for you, so the computer can close it for you as well.
Oh, bummer.
Well, fuck.
Indeed. And that turns Charlie's hot girl summer into a hot girl bummer.
Ah, that's a song.
Hmm.
I get that reference.
It's Mage's turn. On the beginning of your turn, roll me a d10.
Yeah, I'm gonna fail this. It's
Oh, no,
my
you don't.
turn.
You don't.
Woo!
That was one of two results that couldn't have. You feel the strength hasn't left your body yet. You'll get a full round half actions this turn, but you feel that if you fail another, you might be on the mat, as it were.
Wee. Alright, I've tried shooting at this thing.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm smart.
It did
I know
something.
computers.
Mm-hmm.
Can I actually figure out what I have to pull out without bothering with a crude projectile weapon made by men that died a long time before I was born?
Roll me.
Can I-
Roll me a combined.
I figured this out.
Roll me a combined savvy
Smart
computational.
individual.
Combined skill test, savvy computational.
Okay.
All right, yeah.
I
You
think
see,
I did it.
You see the quantum tube, all mixed over with blue arcing lights, and its vacuuminess. And you feel as if though you were to place your hand to the base and unscrew it, although it would be quite hot. You would be able to fundamentally cripple the operations of this device.
I'm about to die if I don't.
All
My
right.
hands can take this.
You crawl in there, and yeah, your hands are singed a little, but you know, you yoink it and boink it and bedoink it. Now, can you give me an agility repair plus 30? All right. Yeah, boo.
Fuck yeah!
As the stuff on the screen sort of goes.
Screech!
The pop-off. Fuck.
I gotta put a decibel limiter on her.
Can we get a let's fucking go in chat, please? Hello?
Let's fucking go. So, yeah, Sydney, it is your turn. And, yeah, there's like a big mean robot, and the big mean robot also... A different big mean robot put a fucking laser hole through this wall earlier.
This one's beating Lisa.
Yeah, that one's
Right?
beating Lisa and is almost, like,
So-
put her down.
Yeah, if I shoot, that would mean there's a chance of shooting Lisa, right?
If you fail by 1 degree, there's a chance that you would hit her.
Okay, so this is a lever repeater, yeah?
Yes.
That's what I was given?
Yeah, it's,
So
it's,
it's
point, it's,
not
point
a
blank,
long
it's
gun.
point blank if you stand here. Oh, okay, I see what you're doing.
The carbine.
So you want to walk up for the point blank shot.
Yeah,
The classic. With your carbine, the classic. The signature
classic.
Sydney. Sydney's signature.
Close as possible.
Not
point blank.
not a ranged character, Sydney. Is fucking...
8 plus PV.
I'm not looking.
Okay.
Oh, that's really good.
Yeah, so...
The Sydney special pug.
Hopefully it actually did something though. It's got a lot of HP. I don't remember if it did anything.
Yeah, it did last time. You heard it. Yeah. So with the 4 and the 4, punching through. You managed to harm it grievously. It's sparking. It's spooking. It's splooping. You moved. You shot. That's your turn. Lisa, it's your turn. So you just come up and, like, put the barrel of the fucking cowboy repeater right to the Assaultron, pull the trigger, and an explosion of sparks and metal and plasteel and various filaments just goes sparking, arcing across this hole you've ripped with your own hands on the sake of your lover. What do you do in this moment?
I gotta go for the minigun again, because my hammer swing is terrible right now to hit.
Alright, so it has engaged you in melee, and it is point blank. So that's an overall minus 40.
Wow, minus 40, huh? Then I guess it is better to just swing with the hammer, never mind.
Yeah, you like let your smart gun ass arm like retract, pull out the hammer, go for the
Unlucky.
bonk. What's the target right now?
40. I miss.
Oof. Yeah,
That's before it goes though, right?
yes,
Can you
before it does
shoot
go, rolls up and goes digga. And,
Nice.
oh, whoa, blows him away. As SB4 swoops in and says, "Not to fear, I can save you from the people who look just like you, my love." It is a different Assaultron.
Secretly, though, he's thinking about some, freaky group stuff.
The Assaultron...
I am so conflicted.
the Assaultron comes back and props up their arm over this, sideways table, and with a clean shot on Lisa, fires the poppy gun hand. Missing barely. Hold on, wait a minute. Its range is 100 meters.
Yeah.
That's within half. That's a hit. That's a hit to your upper body. How much stopping you got on the upper body, though? You need to entirely cock block this shot, but you can do it.
9. Oh, stopping? 7.
Okay. 2. 1.
I think it does 1 damage, doesn't it?
Hold on, wait. 7, everyone. Goes down. No! It does 0. Flat 0. If you had 1 less resistance or 1 less stopping, you would be... But yeah, no. It doesn't do anything. It finishes move withdrawing through this door.
Yeah,
which,
that's exactly 10.
Yeah, and with that, Charlie, it's your turn. Roll me a d10.
Seems that both Sydney and SB4 came to my aid.
You got it, Chief. All right.
Yeah, again, Charlie, they like whatever this stuff is. You probably got with it in like the chemical tent during that part of training. You know, the part you hated involved lots of fucking vomiting.
Yes.
Yeah, you know, you built up a natural immunity to this shit. So you get a Mark II turret in your sights. You've got a closed door behind you. What's the play?
Well,
It's about to go right after you.
gotta finish what's on my plate first. Fuck!
So the gun gets a little damaged. Oh my god, it would have been maxed. Oh my god, it would have been max damage.
But instead, your gun took max damage.
Oof. You can shoot again for the -20, unless you have a trait that makes it -10. Or you can move. I mean, you have your options. You could try and noodle with the door. Oh.
Use it again.
But yeah, you're within short range, so it's a +10, so that is a hit. Yeah, because 49, 39, but +10, 49 hits. Not quite full damage, but it's still enough to blow that shit out of the water as you pop the lid off that Mark II turret with a pa-ching!
Yeah.
Oh. And indeed, the Assaultron has withdrawn, and Felix, would you try and get the door open after all that shit happens? Slap me with a perception-based digital. Or, Charlie, you can turn around and start to, like, fiddle with it with a jigging if you want to pop open the door. But,
Okay. That's it.
yeah, Mr. Doyle.
I think this is my specialty, though. I think this is my primary.
Yeah, this is primary. You can't psych out.
Okay.
I'll do that.
And then we go to feedback?
Ouch. Oh my god!
I want to not be dead.
Oh, no, Felix, someone's trying to get through the door. You could help him?
Sure.
Wow.
What can I say? I'm a generous god.
Open the door, we get fucking war.
Unfortunately,
Oh my god. So, Pat, give me a D10, one more D10 roll.
Okay, no, before that, I'm gonna psych out.
Can you? It's not your
Okay,
primary.
fuck! God, I keep forgetting how psych out works. Never mind then. Yeah, you're screwed.
I'm fucked.
Mage, Charlie, Mage, what would you be doing as, like, all of the situation is evolving?
Honestly, I grabbed the thing, the core, I stuck it in my sack, and I probably pulled like Heisenberg from Breaking Bad, the final episode, and I just lie down in the crosscut, having done what I did.
Spoilers.
Whoa.
And, yeah.
I hadn't even watched it. Come on.
Alright, so, Pat, you sort of lay down, and then you take a... Pat, you take a long nap as Charlie, like, desperately tries to get through the door. Felix gets locked out of the system because it can't respond. And you guys are like, wow, we've won the fight. Surely there's no more danger. As we head to feedback phase. What a state to leave the party. Alright, alright, alright. So, does anybody have to go before anyone else?
Hello.
Yeah, I'm fucking dead.
I'm chilling.
Alright, well, let's start left to right. Pat, hit me with it. Favorite, least favorite we want to see more of. Also, we love audience feedback if you want to drop some in the chat. We are open to feedback and criticisms.
Your best
Plus,
Aimed at
tell
Leland.
us what you like, what you don't like, and what you want to see more of. Yours. Anyway. Yeah. So I'm dead. This is great. Yeah. Alright. What I liked. I feel like I got to do a lot of fun things this session, and that's kind of, I feel like, atypical as of recently in this Fallout series, which is cool. I'm glad that I'm finally doing some things again. There wasn't any combat until the very end, and I didn't really have to fire any guns at any baddies, and I kind of like that. TBQH. So I loved the vent crawling thing because honestly, it made so much sense to my character that she would just be like, "Ah, yes, I am a vault dweller.
Yeah.
I am very accustomed to vents that I can crawl through. Like this makes total sense to me. I'm just gonna do this."
Yeah.
And everybody was looking at me like I'm a weirdo, and I'm like, "Yeah, I actually kind of am a weirdo, but like this is my element." So that was cool. And totally not remotely inspired by the fact that my character is partially inspired by Entrapta and a couple other goofy scientist characters that I love. So yeah, that was fun. I liked crawling around in the vents and popping out the very backside of the computer. I loved the fact that I could just I'm uniquely capable. Felix, of course, is equally capable, but perhaps not quite.
I'm uniquely capable, with notable exception of one of the other party members.
I mean, yes, you're really good at computers, which is why I'm kind of thinking of branching out. But no. So it is something that I'm semi-uniquely capable of doing, and that was fun. Like I popped out behind the computer, and I knew how to defeat it. That was great, and I'm hoping beyond hope that actually taking out the central mainframe of this whole facility kind of stops the robots from being quite as much of a problem. Like they've lost their central intelligence. Sure, they may be dangerous on their own still, but maybe they're not going to be coming at us like they were, which would be lovely. I don't know if that's going to actually happen, but with Salinas down and in my pocket, quite literally, I'm hoping that.
Well, it's to clarify, it's not like this isn't like a quantum cube thing with stars that number and Fallout. Like this room and the floors beneath it are Salinas. You've just ripped out a very fancy looking vacuum tube.
Well, that's okay, but it's gonna hinder Salinas, right?
Salinas is functionally offline. Only its tertiary functions can remain active without that piece.
Oh, cool. Yeah. See, that's kind of.
Yeah, but you don't have it. You just have a fundamental part of it. To clarify, it's not a stars that number situation where you could take a quantum core and have an AI in your pocket.
I don't follow the canon of Fallout very much, so I wouldn't know necessarily. But I crippled it to an extent, which is nice. Yeah. I liked being able to do all those fun things that I did. That was really fun. What I didn't like, session didn't really start until after the break almost. Kind of there was an entire room where basically nothing happened, and we were kind of directionless during that session, or that part of the session. At least I felt like that. So I don't know. I still don't really know what we're doing here so much. I feel like I had a stronger idea of what we were doing here a couple weeks ago, but this kind of dragged on. Not quite as much as the implied hypnotics arc, except I kind of knew what was going on during that implied hypnotic arc, and there was pressure to actually complete the job, and there was some sort of direction. Whereas here, I'm like, I don't know exactly what we're doing. I think I literally still thought there was a fucking filter here that we were trying to get from the Hydra dudes. Yeah. So I think maybe giving us more of a solid direction that we're all aware of. At least maybe probably everybody but me knew what we were fucking doing here, and maybe just giving us a casual reminder in the beginning, especially when we've missed 2 weeks because of party members not quite here. So just a little bit of forward momentum and consistency and reminding in the beginning would have been nice, and then that whole empty room was kind of boring. I know the context in which you made it, which makes sense to me, but we basically could have skipped an entire 30 minutes of this session without losing literally anything. And I mean, like, usually there's some banter or something that makes things entertaining, but like, I feel like that was literally 30 minutes kind of wasted. So anyway, the negative feedback over. I had fun, especially towards the end. This whole life or death situation in which I pulled out a computer module was really fun, even though I don't know actually if I did anything particularly important, and now I'm kind of dying. So, you know, I had fun. You know, I'm feeling cool about the fact that I'm probably, you know, like minutes away from death, and you know, somebody needs to save me. But you know, I don't regret anything that I did. Did I make my own fun in this? Maybe. Who knows? Did I put myself in a shitty situation for no reward? Who knows? I don't. I really actually don't. What I want to see more of? I want to see more of this. I want to see us get back to a kind of more consistent storyline, or alternatively, you have discussed a brief hiatus, so maybe that. I still want to see me getting a scorpion tail like Wolf from Kipo. Except my character is definitely more like Kipo, except she's not. Spoilers for Kipo. Everybody watch Kipo on Netflix. It's great. Anyway, yeah, no, that's my feedback. Everybody knows I'm a rambling feedback provider. That's why I usually go last.
Lord, I was born.
Austin, hit me with it.
Yo, what I like. Last thing on my mind is barely saving Lisa at the end. Also getting that sick Tremblay gun toss. Didn't like. I don't know. I guess just the beginning with you know, it was obvious you wanted us to leave or just do something, but like the party just wasn't. I don't know. I think you steered us in the right direction, because like a bunch of us ended up leaving after a bit when you're like, go or you're gonna die, kind of more or less. So I think that was good.
Yeah.
See more of I guess like understand more about Slinus. I know like that's nothing related to Sydney, but I think that's just cool stuff. Just the background of the world.
You want to see more of it, or you liked understanding more about it?
Understanding more about like what it was and all that. So I have a vague idea that it was just like a program or something, but might be more. But yes, that is that.
What do you want to see more of?
Huh? Oh, it's Salinas.
Oh.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay, in that case, you good?
Yes.
So it's like guy hit me.
I'm asleep.
Right, let's see. This is one of our better episodes for players playing off of each other, banter and whatnot. Like was said, I love the repeater toss. I love this idea that, you know, to him he's this low-key action hero, but he's really the background character of other people's stories, right? So there's all this shenanigans going on that totally just does not get played up, but there's still shenanigans. Love that. The brevity was good. This was quick. That hard stop at 11 sort of thing. Didn't like. I am with Pat. I don't know what we're doing here. I have no idea.
Yeah, I have intentions after this to refocus on two of the broader plot points, one of which is being the hunt for the vault.
Want to see more of are those low-key action hero movie moments where we're just shenanigans. Plus, also, can I say we need a secondary mascot called Max Damage, who's just like a Colbert style parody.
Oh, you don't even know about the late night show I hosted in high school.
Right, Max Damage. Come on.
We should.
You know,
we should
right beside the diesel shot girl.
Can I be the diesel shot girl?
Ooh. Yeah, Deal Shot Gal will get you like the Nuka Gal, Nuka World outfit. Yeah. Anything else, Toastside?
The Nuka Gal other outfit.
Okay, Greg, hit me with it. Mr. Gregathy?
Yes, good evening. Actually. So I really liked how, I guess 12-sided guy kind of brought it up. It was really one of the better nights for us kind of like riffing off of each other and kind of like bantering and stuff like that. Maps were really drawn well, amazingly today. I wasn't too crazy about this combat, but all in all, even without much combat throughout the game, I really liked the robots kind of stalking us, kind of pushing us along, pushing us through this maze.
Mm-hmm.
And so it kind of like was an interesting and well-balanced way to have that. As for like least favorite things, I don't want to harp on too much about what the other players said with not really knowing what we're doing here, because to be honest, I know where we are. I know sort of like, but I don't know why we came here. I don't remember what the Italia facility was for. And I'll be honest, with all the buildings and all the facilities and all the things to look through here and all the robots, this area seems a little intimidating. I guess what I'd like to see more of is more why we are here, like what this area has to do with the vault and missing vault and all that other stuff. And I guess
what do you want to see more of? Oh, well, you just told me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anything else?
No, not really.
All right, Mr. Max.
I'm gonna head
Mr. Anderson. All right. I would first like to say I agree that that there was that one room that didn't really feel like it did anything.
Mm-hmm.
It honestly just felt like a hallway with distractions,
Mm-hmm.
and the distractions didn't really seem to serve much of a purpose.
Which amusingly, you clearly spent a lot of time on.
Yeah, exactly. That's why it's odd. I'm sure there was more intended to be there, and you either decided, for the purposes of time or whatever, not to draw that bit out. But it felt weird as a player.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise, I think it was a really good session. Did take a bit of time to build up this momentum, but I thought it had really solid momentum in the second half. A lot of fun stuff happening there. I will say it is partly my bad why we're here on kind of flimsy circumstances. Felix is just personally interested in the person who went here. And kind of dragged the whole party along because I get to make the choices where we go. So I feel like, I get why everyone... It's partly my fault for not explaining it well and bringing us here. I also feel like we could bake that into some future character interaction. Everyone's like, hey, Felix, the fuck?
If I live, maybe I will.
Well, okay, good to know I won't bother trying to open the door.
Hey, we're
If I'm going to get criticism for saving you...
One less person to save, yeah.
Exactly.
Fine, I'll just dive in.
Yeah, that's the plan.
That's what I'm
Did we not just cover that? Hello.
Yeah, no, I'm being serious about what you guys are up to.
Other than that, I think it was a real good session.
Awesome. And what do you want to see more of?
I mean, I know this is tooting my own horn and not something you can really set up, but that fucking Trotsky joke. I was proud of that.
Something that I can control.
If you could somehow set me up with obscure historical jokes and references, that'd be great.
I'm
That's
absolutely
borderline
down
impossible.
for
Things
having,
you
like,
can't control, though. I honestly think we just need to like any sort of like dungeons we go into the future, unless like there's lots of like individual tasks we need to accomplish in them. They need to be a lot smaller. Because I haven't minded this one as much as Applied Hypnotics, but like I think part of the problem is when there's like a lot of dungeon to go through, it just takes us fucking ages to get through it, and by the time we get out, we kind of lost the thread of why we went in. So there needs to be either more like each session there's something we can accomplish, you know, that really feels like something in the dungeon, or it just needs to be shorter overall.
Yeah, no, I absolutely think that there should be a critical redesign of a dungeon build. And
Alright, and that's about it.
And I believe that leaves Rainbow, yes?
Oh, does it just leave me? Okay. Good. I'm liking the way the like character interactions are going and everything. It's super interesting. Like, I think I honestly am kind of like confused about what to say today, because on one hand I really enjoyed the session, but I also feel like we did nothing. I feel like nothing happened. Like, but I still had a lot of fun today, and I still, yeah, I don't know. I think we just maybe need. I don't know. I honestly like every time I think of like a piece of feedback to give you, I just like feel like that's not entirely what my feelings are. I'm gonna have to just pass for right now. I'm sorry, and like maybe like think about it. Not because I haven't been thinking about it, but because I literally like just can't decide on my opinions. Like,
no, that's fair. That's fair. And,
like,
yeah. Anything else?
No, like, I'll just say what I did like about today really quickly. I did like the kind of like differences between my Solitron and like theirs. Like, that's kind of interesting. You know, like there's like actual military ones versus like, you know, like Homeland Security or whatever, National Guard. Yeah, and like, you know, like there's like, yeah, that's just like a small little like world building thing that was interesting. And yeah, I mean, I don't know. Yeah, that's all I can think of right now. I'm sorry, my brain. I have so many opinions, and like I just need to like sort my opinions out.
That's fair. Yeah. Yeah, with that, I think we've covered everyone. If you want to come join us, everyone, you know we've got shit. We've got a Discord. We've got Facebook Bizzle. We got all that shit. We got all my links, and we're also soon to have a Patreon. So consider swinging by to Seaport. So come in the Discord for updates about that and stuff. We are obviously signing off early tonight because I have to take a big trip that will be big for stuff. So watch this channel, watch this space. We're going to punch you off.
Wait, but before you punch off, join us tomorrow night for an Alien RPG one-shot, everybody, called The Love Train. No reference to the song with the same name, which of course it is actually a reference to entirely. Anyway,
I thought it was a reference to the famous incident in which Kevin Love rode a train.
It's not actually a reference to that, nor is it a reference to Lovecraft, of which a train might be considered. However,
a train on Lovecraft? Huh?
A train could be considered a craft, could it not?
Oh, true.
I love Lovecraft. Indeed.
Lovecrafty. I see. I get it.
Punctuation going on right
Funception
now.
going on. True. Yeah. It's a multiple layer reference.
So. Yeah,
there's so many references here. I can't
swing by Friday night.
Head.
It's gonna be a great time on a train. Love train, but it's a big truck, and we are gonna pop off. But I will see you all in the future.
Bye bye.
I thought you were about to say in court.
Yeah, I know.
I will see you all in court.
Hopefully not.
That's like me and my step siblings.
Remember, we're gonna be kind. Going to welcome party RPG. Badoom.